Cool. Hello. I grabbed my hair. That's terrible. Embarrassing. Hello. And welcome to SummerSlam Night 2. We're really about to watch. I think this is gonna be the last time. Hi Ash. I don't want to say your name wrong. Ashif. I'm sorry. David, what's up? David, what match are you looking forward to most today? I think Penta, the ladder match with the women, they're gonna cook, but I really am interested in Chad and Penta. That's gonna be a great match. We in the building. We in the building. David, how'd you feel about SummerSlam Night 1? I've seen so many people just like hate train. And I was like, I don't think it was that bad, but I feel like I didn't have all these big booking ideas. Cause I feel like that's where people kind of, I don't think it was terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, some things could have been better. Everything's not perfect, but people are online going, they're just like, that was the worst SummerSlam. And I'm like, what? The worst? The worst? Yo, what's up? How are you? Trick and Corbin and Jade's match. Oh, who do you have winning the championship for the women? I was leaning towards Charlotte. I feel like it's an easy way to give her 15 because I think whoever wins Rhea's just gonna get it right back. So night 1 was 7 out of 10. Here's why. I feel like that's not a bad score. That's not a bad score. So I'm like, it wasn't perfect. Some things I'm kind of like, but it wasn't. People online like cooking it. Like I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. Like they're like, oh, night 1 was butt, and I'm like, it was. I didn't hate night 1, but also it's like I think I didn't go in with all these huge expectations either. So I kind of was just like, okay. I feel like especially some stuff they did better than I thought. Like I like the time on the matches because I feel like Mania kind of flew, and then sometimes other stuff flies too. I feel like they did good on the time limits. Cody and CM Punk was probably that was my one. I kind of was like, gave it 7.5, maybe 8. Yeah, that's not a bad score. But people online are just like, that was the worst thing I've seen in my whole life. Please, who won Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns? It hasn't happened yet. It's the main event. I'm just on like the pre-show's still on right now. I just kind of hopped on like half an hour before the actual show starts. But it's you got probably a couple more a few more hours to go for that one. Oba and Brock should have been a street fight or last man standing. Last man standing would have been cool. Punk versus Cody was good. Liv and Io was the perfect starting match. 6-woman tag could be on SmackDown. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like even I liked the match card for night 1 better than today. If I'm being honest, like I don't really care to watch the Danhausen and Dominik match. I know it's strictly for entertainment purposes, but I feel like that could have. I don't know. I guess business wise, I get it too. Why they would do it because Danhausen's really popping right now. Finn, just me. Finn and Sammy's gonna be a good match. Don't get me wrong. I feel like we could have did that on SmackDown. I think it'd be good. I like watching them have matches. They have good chemistry together. I was surprised they kicked the show off, but I thought that was a good way to kick off the show 100%. They did a really good job. I like Io, but I'm happy that Liv retained. If I'm being honest. Because for me, I feel like there's a lot of stuff with Liv that I want to see with her having the belt. I just kind of hope that they book her better. I haven't liked her booking as champion. I do kind of think we might get a Stephanie Vakir return on Monday Night Raw. I thought she was going to come out last night. Side note, not sure if it's my phone or not, but you're lagging somewhat. I am. Well, let me see. Am I? Is it still Let me see. I have my Wi-Fi on. Am I still lagging? Can y'all hear me? I didn't even realize I was like, I'm tripping right now. I was like rushing. I wasn't even ready. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm running late. Hi, Stu. Hi, Stu. I'm just a little lady. Stu, I'll ask you. I like your takes on stuff. Stu, by the way, I love your editing. I don't know if I've ever told you that. You have really good editing. I'd be cracking up. Like you're good at timing things in your videos. It's good. Good stuff. You're good now. Cool. You're not lagging to me. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. I was about to be concerned. I was like, maybe I'll have to restart it. Um, actually glad you was lagging. I kept thinking it was me. You're like, they messing with my phone. Yo, that's the worst. No, I don't know if my cord was in all the way on my computer. Oh, we can hear you. Thank you. Thank you. But Stu, how'd you feel about night one? I've seen a lot of the night one was terrible videos. And I was like, oh, I didn't hate it. I kind of feel like too. Hmm, okay. I feel like too people book how they want the show to go, and then they get mad when none of the stuff happens. Like I saw people mad that Stephanie didn't come out, and I'm like, the house is really huge right now, so I get it. I just feel like they could have gave other people certain spots. Like I'm not super excited about today, the match card for today. I was more intrigued with yesterday. And I know Baron Corbin came back and I like Baron Corbin, I really do. I'm not really interested in him in Trick's match. I wish it was Carmelo or even a fatal four way because they kind of just cut Ricky and Carmelo's momentum. They were like Baron's here, peace out. And then I would have put Finn and Sami on SmackDown. Would have Tiffany defend her title. I don't know. It's just I think it'll be a good show. I just like the matches for yesterday better. Like Roman and Seth will be good, I know, but I don't know. I just hope Zilla 5-2 debuts tonight. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I wonder I wonder who's gonna come back. Because I know last year we got two returns. Because I was freaking out. Because I went last year in person. And like I remember I was all sad seeing a loss to Cody. I was like, whoop. And then freaking Brock came out and I just I just stood there with my mouth open. Night one was cool. I just wanted more from the Ova versus Brock match. And yeah, people get mad when they don't get what they want, LOL. Yeah, that's how I felt. But you know what? I didn't I didn't have high expectations with the Oba and Brock match, honestly. And that might sound bad the way I just worded it. I don't mean to word it like that. I think for me, I've realized ever since Brock has come back, he doesn't really have like super long matches. So I would kind of didn't. I was surprised it went over 10 minutes. I was like, oh, I was surprised he did the stuff with Undertaker. Lifting up the padding. I feel like he did a lot of stuff I didn't expect him to do. So I was more like intrigued. I didn't like the ending. I will say that I didn't like the ending because it was just random. It felt like abrupt. But I kind of was wondering if Oba missed like where to hit him at because I saw Brock look over. You know what I mean? Like oh, you missed the wood. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. But I like the fact that Brock like fully endorsed him at the end. I was like, that's dope. That's dope. I like stuff like that. I feel like Gable and Penta will have matches tonight. Me too. Me too. That's like my match I'm most looking forward to, honestly. That match is gonna be fire. And especially for Chad Gable, I'm excited because I like Chad Gable a lot. And I've always wanted him to get an opportunity. So he's gonna win. I'm not even gonna say that. Um it's gonna be dope to see him finally get like a title in his hometown. It's gonna be a cute moment. That's gonna be a cute moment. Hey Frank, how are you? They destroyed the ring. Yeah, people had all this stuff. People were saying that was the worst Hell in a Cell match they've ever seen in their life. And I was like, in your life? I I wouldn't say it's my worst one I've seen. in my entire life. I have one that I kind of didn't care for really as much. But I feel like I don't know. People have a lot of crazy takes online. Like even after I got off live, I just saw like YouTube videos. SummerSlam Night 1 was the worst SummerSlam I've seen. I was like, really? I was like, really? Really? Yeah, agreed. The power bomb death should have been on the wood because he hit it once. Yeah, that's why I was just random. I'm like, Brock just literally did like a tombstone pile driver, and like the knees are in danger. You know what I mean? He did it on wood. Like his knees are all cracked up now, and then it's just boom. Oba punches the chair, and then it's just over. It was just very like abrupt ending. That was my only like real thing. I was like, but I kind of wonder if Oba just couldn't see because he had him lifted up, and maybe he thought he hit him with the wood, and he didn't. Because if that was the case, then it's like okay, that makes sense more. You know, I don't know. They didn't use the cell enough. I kind of think too. Well, I wonder. I feel like they're very like it's a difference now. Like right, watching it, they're more protective over people and trying to keep people like not from being injured. Like I feel like that's a big reason why we don't have house shows so much too anymore. So I kind of wonder if sometimes they don't do certain things because of that, because they don't want to like super injure someone, especially like Obafemi, because that's their I don't know what's next for him. I hope he does get a title opportunity, but I also don't see Roman dropping the belt. So we'll see. Yo, get out of here. I'm gonna block you. Keish Zayn is nuts. You know I don't like that man. I'm about to get my comb out and hand it to him through the TV. His hair just be like all over the place. You know what I would love if I'm being honest? I would love. Okay, so I think Finn Balor's gonna win. He's my pick. I think we're gonna get Finn Balor and CM Punk next up. I think they're gonna run it back. I would love if Finn Balor wins and Finn Balor's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He's celebrating. Sammy crashes out, loses his mind. Kevin Owens' music hits, and Kevin's like, what are you doing? And then they tussle for a little bit. I would freak out if Kevin Owens came back. I am curious. I do expect someone else to come back, honestly. Because I feel like you usually get a couple returns with SummerSlam. Kevin's my only one because I'm kind of like, I wouldn't kick off the show with Finn and Sammy. Not even in like a way where it's like they're boring or lackluster. I would have put something else. I would have kicked off with like Chad and Penta, or like because it's like their home. You know what I mean? You open the show, a little feel good moment when Chad wins, or the women, the 6 women ladder match. You know what I mean? I'm kind of shocked they're doing Sammy and Finn. So I'm like, is something gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know. Main event was definitely anticlimactic. I think a lot of us set ourselves up for failure with expecting too much. I think so too. I think y'all did too. Because I didn't, and this sounds bad. I wanted to see Oba and Brock, but I started being realistic a little bit towards like as we got closer. I was like, Brock don't really have matches like that since he's kind of come back. So I didn't expect it to be like any. I feel like they did more than I expected. I lowered my expectations. I was excited, but I kind of like dropped my expectations, and then I feel like they did stuff that like I was excited about. So I liked it more than I guess everybody else did. I really liked the Undertaker thing. I was like, that's fire. That made me hype. I thought that was hype. I feel like today's matches will be better than last night. It is only 2 matches today. Whoops. Like I gotta turn that up a little bit. Because we about to get started. Okay, I feel like today's matches will be better than last night. It is only 2 matches today. I'm really not interested in today. Oh, Frank, what 2 matches are you most looking forward to? I think today's gonna be better than people. Well, than I think. I think it's gonna be better. Keish and Ed hating Sammy is so funny. Yo, shout out to Ed. Ed knows ball. That's why we get it. We get it. We understand. That's how me and Ed be bonding. It's just like get that guy up out of here. What if Finn squashes Samuel? He better. You like a Lash Legend Julia situation? I wouldn't like that. And I'm not even a huge Samuel fan, but I would feel bad for him. Someone else has to come back or debut. SummerSlam always has surprises, and we need one for each night. Literally, I would like if they kick off with Kevin Owens because I wouldn't start the show with Sammy and Finn, and it's not even. I think the match is gonna be good, but I would have had that on SmackDown. So I'm kind of shocked that they're kicking off the show with it. Ricardo, what's up? Happy birthday to your mom again. How are you? Sammy and Finn are open. I saw on Twitter. I don't know if it's true. But I noticed the stuff I saw on Twitter yesterday that was saying the main event and the opening. It was right. So I guess maybe that's why I'm just like I feel like I wouldn't open the show with that unless like something has to happen. Unless Sami, I fully expect Finn Balor to win. That's why I'm like unless Sami's gonna like crash out, be crazy, or maybe Kevin Owens comes back. I would love if Kevin Owens came back. That would be great. Oba to make the main event a triple threat as he still owed a match for winning King of the Ring. I don't know if I would like that. I kind of want to see Seth and Roman. I feel like this is going to be their last time fighting. And I think Roman's going to win. And I feel like they're going to let Roman get that W so he can have that in his career. So it's like Seth can't ever say anymore, like, oh, I'm in your head. I kind of want, I don't know. A part of me doesn't even feel like Oba's going to be like going after the title just yet. I feel like something's going to happen and he's going to have sideline feuds until they're kind of ready. That sounds really sad how I just don't have any faith. But for it to have a big fight feel to end that way was disappointing to me. Yes, but I was wondering if like Oba couldn't see and maybe he's supposed to hit him on the wood. Cause I noticed soon as Brock landed on the mat, he literally looked over. And I don't know if he was just like, oh, this don't hurt as much as it should. And he was just like, this isn't right. This should have hurt me more. My two matches I'm not really interested in is Dom versus Danhausen and Trick versus Baron. Me too. Me too. I feel the same way. And it's like I like Baron Corbin. I just wish I don't know. I'm just not interested in it. I think it'll be good, but I would have rather Carmelo or if they did the Fatal 4-Way triple threat or something like that. Like I don't know. It'll be decent though. And yeah, I agree. Dom and Danhausen, I get it, but I don't really like it for Dominik. It's kind of like funny too when you look at Dominik's career. Like he's like fighting freaking AJ and John, and now he's just his booking got kind of weird lately. Like a Brock Kofi squash. Oh, oh my gosh. IWC will be in shambles. You guys just keep disrespecting Sami. They would be outside of that arena with pitchforks. Man, speaking of Julia, they did her so dirty. They did her so dirty. I saw a couch strap a evisceration video on her. Oh, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. His evisceration videos are good. But they did Julia super dirty. And I'm not mad that Lash won. I think for me it's the women's division as a whole. I'm like, we can't have a longer than a 2-minute match now either. It's crazy. They should have opened with Dom and Daniel Housen just to get it over with. I know. You know what? I think too. It's like I think for me, I like Danhausen, but I feel like it gets kind of overkill lately. I don't want him involved in like major storylines, and I kind of expected Dominik to be like doing other stuff further along because I feel like they were kind of pushing Dominik and stuff. He was taking. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, what happened? You know what happened? It's not a bad opening because they're really nothing on the line. But I feel like if I don't know. When I watch preview or I go to a show, I want the first match to be something exciting. Finn and Sami is gonna be a good match. I don't feel excited to watch it though, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm wording that correctly. I'm not just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I don't feel that way with that match. Like to open up a pay-per-view. Like I would have done it on SmackDown, honestly. Imagine if Heyman sides with Oba now and screws them both again. I don't want to see that either. I've seen people have been wanting that. I don't want Oba Femi to have a manager. I don't feel like he needs one. I would want Paul Heyman to be with Braun Breaker or like Bronson Reed, if anything. I think a lot of people say they could see Paul with Oba. With Oba, I would be like upset if they did that. Honestly, I feel like other people could. I feel like they could utilize Paul Heyman in a better way than with Oba, because I feel like other people could benefit more. Because Oba's okay on the mic without Paul to me. Gonna walk my dog real quick. BRB. Okay, cool. Have a safe walk. Why are people sleeping on that Dan versus Dom? I don't get it. It's the perfect setup. Dan is undefeated. He has to lose to Dom. Because it's like over. I'll tell you why for me. I don't know about everyone else. It's one of those things for me where it's like, I feel like Dominik is better than this to me. And no shade to Danhausen, but I feel like Dominik should be fighting for other stuff than to be in this storyline. It's like Dominik had like all this big momentum. You know, he's just like this bad guy, all this stuff. Everything's cool. And the Danhausen match is kind of like very random, and it's just like, where's the direction anymore? That's just kind of my thing. And it's just entertainment, you know. It's gonna be, I think too. It's kind of like after a while, it's like okay, mini houses are gonna come out, and there's gonna be blips. I don't know. I'm not interested in it. I think it'll be fun, but I'm okay without seeing it too. I'm surprised that you think Dominik is gonna beat Danhausen. That would be my surprise of the night if that happened. I do not see him beating Danhausen at all. If they did beat Danhausen, if he did beat Danhausen, I feel like something will happen at the end where Danhausen gets the upper hand and gets to leave out, or Danhausen's still gonna take the money or something and run out. They should move Julia to Raw. Oh, if they move Julia to Raw, who would you want to see her like feud with? Dan is for little little adult kids. That's so specific. That is why people don't like it. Yeah, and it's like I don't even hate him. Like I like when Danhausen has segments, you know? But I don't want when did I stop? When did I kind of side eye it? I know when I started not liking it. When he got involved with Liv and EO, that's when I was like, hey. I don't feel like he should be involved in like major storylines. Not of that magnitude for a championship. And then it kind of is weird now too, because it's like, Liv is Liv not cursed anymore, or is she cursed sometimes? Like, what's because realistically, I figured Liv was gonna retain, but if you add like the storyline part in it, Io should have won. So I understand people thinking Io was gonna win last night too. I think Dom said something about the booking. Now he's getting punished. Oh, that makes sense. There's like, keep talking, buddy. I hate that for him. The match might be good. I'm still not interested. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. My bad. I shouldn't have made that face. That was rude. Um, I get it, but when Punk came, they moved everybody back to push out the older guys. Can't push Dom hard right now. He's the next Latino Heat. Yeah, and that's my problem too. It's not even like I hate Danhausen. I don't like a lot of the booking right now for stuff. I don't hate everything, but I don't love everything either. And even like I always bring up like Roman and the Bloodline as an example. Like we're seeing it like firsthand with Oba. It's like you're not gonna have these guys be pushed because the Bloodline and Roman's gonna be top priority. And I didn't like Triple H's comment he made last night where he was like, you know, people wonder why they aren't in positions. Are you more over than Cody? Are you more over than Punk? Are you more over than? I didn't like that because I'm just like, you literally help make that decision or not. So I'm just like, and you have and like to be devil's advocate or whatever. Chelsea Green is over. LA Knight is over. You're not doing anything with that. So I'm just like, how are you going to say that? And then you have people that are over that you're not even doing anything with. I didn't like that he said that. I was like, why did he say that like that? It's crazy. Dom is a champion and comedy storylines that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, and I kind of feel like he's going to drop the triple title too. I feel like he's going to drop it to El Grande at Triple Mania. I don't know. And I'm kind of like, okay, now what? As long as Drew McIntyre keeps away, I'll be happy. I want Drew McIntyre to come back. I wouldn't be mad if he came out, but I wonder who would he like. What match does he come in for? I started side eyeing when JD was electrocuted. Yeah, I felt bad. I felt bad for JD. JD's such a good wrestler, and I feel like he kind of gets jobbed out a lot. I hate that for him. John, what's up? Oh snap. Um, uh, John, what's up? How are you? How are you? Um, they pulled back Braun, Dom, Keys, Reed. Like the main event has pretty much been all old heads except Oba. Yeah, the Braun Breaker stuff's still crazy to me and unreal. They're just like, we don't want to shove him. And I was like, what? What? I get the funny stuff, but I don't want him wrestler. Rather see him backstage. He said, go to catering, Dan. I'm over Triple H booking in this company. But you know what? I wonder if Triple H has as much power as people think he does. I don't feel like he does. It's different, like with Vince. Vince booked like everything. Vince didn't want to do something. Oh well, we're gonna do it. And with this, it's like that's not the case because TKO can just do stuff when they want because they're like the owner. So I wonder how much input they have in a lot of the stuff that we're seeing half the time. I wonder if it's all creative or sometimes if creative's like here and then like they're like nah and change that. Add Ryan Garcia. You know? I wonder sometimes like what do they touch? I want Drew back in this company. Me too. I miss Drew. I really do. What he means by more over is who sells teas. Cody, Reigns, J Punk, and Rhea are top sellers in that order. Shockingly, Danhausen is too. I looked like for Mania, they put up like the top list. Danhausen is up in there. The problem is that it's a team, so they're all over the place. Yeah, there's too much going on. They want to make it like UFC. I can tell because sometimes I be forgetting that we're kind of getting that. It feels at times because they be bringing up the matches coming up, and I'm just like, can y'all talk about what the next match is on Raw? Like, I don't watch boxing either, so that's probably why I'm just like, hey, I don't need to know that right now, guys. I get it though. I get it. Triple H is only good as the power he has from TKO. Yeah, I always. I don't know. Somebody told me I was a Triple H glazer one time, but I think for me, it's like I realized there's a difference. I feel like people tend to forget that like Triple H and Vince McMahon are two different things. Like Vince ran the entire company. Vince could last minute change the script of the show if he wanted to without anyone's consultation. With Triple H, that's not the case. Triple H has bosses, you know? I don't know. And I feel like people don't take that into account sometimes with stuff. But also, I've seen Triple H book solely by himself before. So, see, they are starting off with it. I wouldn't start off with this. It's just very. That's why I'm like, I hope something happens. It's gonna be a good match, but I wouldn't kick off SummerSlam night one with this. I mean, night two. Dun 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 dun. Yo, don't laugh at me because I'm nerding out. Man, it's so cute. He just like, heck yeah, I'm kicking off this freaking show. Yo, Sammy's about to crash the heck out. Sammy's gonna crash out on that man. Jesus Christ. Um, what do you expect Big Cass to do tomorrow on Raw? Stu, to be so honest with you, I'm not super excited about that. I I'll give it a chance, but I'm kind of like I feel like sometimes they kind of bring people back for moments. You know what I mean? That's how I feel Baron Corbin. I'm like, I don't see Baron Corbin being Trick Williams tonight. I don't want him to either. And I'm kind of like, okay, what's next for Baron? I wouldn't mind if they did like a Baron Corbin Damian Priest match. I think that'd be good. But it's like, where do we go from here? What about you though? Half the creators have no clue what wrestling is in WWE. I can tell. It feels like they kind of hire people that do like. I saw something saying they like kind of bring in people that do like movie sets and stuff. So they'll just kind of do whatever, but they don't actually know like wrestling storylines or like. We basically saw it like with Cody Randy from Mania. and Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll added in. It's like, do y'all know the background of anything? No. Boo. Boo this man. Boo. I'm so excited to watch him lose. Facts, Frank. The tell where they want to make it like UFC was ticket prices. UFC ticket prices average around 1,500. That's crazy. But you know what? I was gonna go to SummerSlam at one point because the tickets were cheap. Even when they went on sale, like the first time, they were cheap. I was really shocked. I was like, oh, like even when they did that little promo deal thing, that's when it really went down. They had tickets literally for $50, like in the nosebleeds. I was like, oh, we're learning. But even they had like lower section seats for like $100. That's why I'm like, if I lived closer, I would have went because it wasn't expensive. It was not expensive. Hey Keish, hey, what's up? How are you? Happy SummerSlam Sunday night 2. I'm starting my night 2 SummerSlam party over here with all my people. Let's go. Who do you got for the main event tonight? The OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. I don't think that man's dropping that belt till Mania, bare minimum Mania. What about you? What's about to happen? As you may have heard, I have been reinstated as SmackDown GM. And in an effort to call things down the middle and do what's best for business. Is Kevin going to be the referee? What? I'm processing my. I'm processing. Oh gosh, I don't know, but I don't know, but I was kind of a fan of his singles run versus Daniel Bryan back in 2018 or whenever it was. Oh my gosh, Stu, wait, what were we talking about? This threw me off. I'm sorry. This threw me off. But what were we talking about? Who's single run? Sam was this like Sami? My nightmare is that Baron beats Trick tonight. I hope not. I kind of was thinking that too. I don't want him to either. I feel like they took some writers from SNL. Writers from SNL. Kevin Owens, 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 Kevin, or Drew. Yeah! Oh my god! I'm sorry. Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm so happy right now. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all really just saw me nerd out. That's terrible. Yo, and he's wrestling. He's not even making an appearance. He's wrestling. He's okay. Let me read y'all comments. I'm just over here freaking out. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. We're back, baby. We're back up, baby. Okay, I got OTC winning as well. Yo, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna read your comments. I'm just really happy. I'm really I got OTC winning as well. Me too. Yo, see, this is BS. WWE in South Carolina, August 30th. I'm so happy right now. Okay, WWE is in South Carolina, August 30th. I'm going. It's a Sunday. Do you know why it's a Sunday? I don't remember why. I don't know if UFC has something. TKO's don't sound with UFC. There was a reason why it was Sunday. I forgot. Nick, LMAO, Keish, I'm so sorry. Looks like Gunther beat the respect out of all this. I'm driving. What's happening? So boom. The drama. You're probably just like, why is this girl screaming? I'm so behind on comments. I hate that I just like lost my mind like that. So look, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. So Sami and Fane were kicking off the match, right? And it's just like bam, number one contenders match. So then Nick Aldis came out and Nick was like, I'm gonna make things right. I'm GM again. And he was like, I'm adding somebody to this match. So then Gunther moseyed on down there, and that's when I was like, hey guys, I was just like kind of frozen processing my thoughts. So then he was like, wait, I'm gonna add one more person. Freaking Kevin Owens is out here right now, and he's cleared. He's wrestling. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm doing too much. Gunther wins. I was talking about Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was good. I think like I used to like him and Enzo so much, so I was like, oh my gosh, hi Kevin. Sami is gonna crash out so much. Oh, yes, Kevin Owens back. I'm so happy. The lady crying. Somebody's gonna make her a meme. I need Samuel and Kevin to have a feud. Fatal 4-way. I got KO winning now. Aww. Kevin, he needed you. He tripping. Kevin hit him. They're so funny. They're just like, love you. Let's fight. Oh my gosh, this is great. This is great. Let's go. KO got people crying. It's just that cameraman was so messy. He's all zoomed in. I'm so happy he's back. Gunther double duty. Yeah, he sure is. I'm happy because I didn't think Kevin was gonna come out and have a match. Because I'm like, something had to happen for them to kick off with this. I'm so happy he's back. This how you. Okay, we're cooking. We're starting off cooking. Gunther, you better let him loose and quick. Yeah, Samuel, save your friend. Oh, that was nasty. I'm happy KO's back. Me too. This was a good surprise. I was expecting him to just return. I didn't think he was gonna wrestle. I'm happy he's cleared. SmackDown's gonna be so freaking good. We got Kevin and Randy back. I can't wait. I should go. I should go to SmackDown. It's gonna be close to me. Do I want to go to SmackDown? I'm gonna look at the ticket prices. Cause it's like I don't hate SmackDown. I feel like the last few weeks of SmackDown, or for a little bit, it hasn't really been like super duper interesting to me at times. So I kind of get in this place. I'm like, do I want to go spend money and go to this? But we're back. We're back up right now. I'm gonna go to SmackDown. I'm gonna see what else happens though. Jeffrey, are you watching SummerSlam? How are you, by the way? Jesus, Finn. Mm, Ooh. Oh, Finn. That is why I said earlier that tonight's show will be better than last night. I'm gonna wait and see who wins this belt out of the ladder match before I say that. I'm a little nervous. Is night 2 already better than night 1? LOL. We gotta see who wins that ladder match. I would love if they let Chelsea Green just get it. Why aren't you monetized? You gotta have like watch hours. I started YouTube a little later. Because when I first started content, I was just very TikTok. And then I kind of branched out to YouTube. But I wasn't consistent. And now I'm consistent. I'm gonna be there soon. But I haven't been doing content like for I've been doing content only for like a year and a half. I think now. Could y'all see Sami? Could y'all see Kevin Owens winning and then Sami Zayn crashing out and hitting him and beating him up? Jade or Charlotte will win. I was thinking that too. But they threw me off adding that random match on SmackDown Friday. So now I don't know. Because I'm kind of at the point, I wouldn't mind if they gave it to Lash. Because I'm like, I kind of accepted whoever, Is Kevin okay? That means a villain. You villain, and he better not come on Friday. I'm the last real good guy. You're a monster. Gunther, take him out. Uh-oh. Kick out. Oh, that was close. Happy for KO. Me too. I missed him a lot. I'm really excited. I knew it. Kevin freaking Owens is back. Yes, I literally just ran out of my house. It'd be like that. And into my neighbor's backyard. Even his dog ran out of his dog house. He said, I'm getting the whole neighborhood on board. That's funny. What if someone gets taken out and we get a surprise lady in the ladder match? I was thinking about that. I would like that. Who would you do though if they did do that? Who would you put in the spot? Well, who would you take out and put and give the new spot to? I'll ask you that too. Ooh. I feel like Kevin's gonna pin Sami if he wins. That way you set up for them too. Need that Kevin and Sami storyline all the time. You know? It's just good storytelling. Get out of that, Kevin. Don't flatter yourself, Samuel. I gotta stop hating on that man. Sami wouldn't do that. He's the last real good guy. Sami's the last real jerk. That's what he is. How you act all concerned about your friend's neck and then like let me end him? Like I don't want to hear you're the last real nothing. Last real good nothing. You're a monster. Finn should still win. I don't want Finn to win anymore. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, I love it. You started another storyline with Kevin and Sami. Does Sami cost Kevin against CM Punk? And I like Finn. I don't want to make it seem like I don't. Finn was my pick to win against Sami. Kevin Owens returning back. Him and CM Punk is going to be so good. But I like that I love that they just let Kevin pin Sami. Whole new storyline. Hmm. Um. KO is the modern day Samoa Joe. Definitely in my top stars to watch. Kevin Owens is great. WWE missed KO. Facts. I know I did. I still think AJ Lee might show up tonight. Do you want AJ Lee to show up in this match? I mean, in the ladder match? I saw a lot of people saying they wanted her to win. I don't think it's for me. I don't know. Take out Lash. You would take out Lash? Hey, God City, how are you? KO wins. The emoji. That emoji's funny. Bring back Asuka. Ooh. I wonder if Asuka's gonna just kind of chill until her contract is up. Asuka would be really good in that match, though. Poor, poor Sammy Hogan is crazy. Them in this movie, I thought they were real cops. Poor Sammy Hogan. It didn't work for him. That's not gonna work for me, brother. Let's go. Yes, I think Lash or Charlotte or Jade. I'm going Charlotte, Jade. Because if they give it, okay, here's my thought process. I feel like they would give it to Charlotte because Charlotte's my number one pick to win. Because I feel like you give her, will this be number 15 for her? We kind of, do the record, and then it's a way for them to have Charlotte and Jade and a title involved. And then if they want easy booking, it's easy when Rhea comes back because you have Charlotte and Rhea already have history. And then if they want to do a triple threat, they could with Jade. It's easy. It's easy booking. And I feel like whoever wins, it's like I'm excited for the ladder match. I think it's gonna be great. Oh, Trick and Baron's next. I'm excited for the ladder match, but I think it's kind of sad because Rhea's gonna come back and just get it. I wish it was just like whoever wins is a new champion. Oh, Lil Boat's coming. I know he wasn't on SmackDown. KO and Punk about to cook. I wonder if Samuel's gonna cost him. I love the fact that Kevin pinned Sami. That's a whole nother storyline on the side now. I've been wanting Kevin and Sami for a bit, so I'm excited. Like they always have really good storylines. And I feel like before Kevin left, we were kind of getting it teased a little bit. Cause remember he had that match with Cody and Sami was kind of like helping out Cody instead of Kevin really. Yeah, because Kevin was just like pick a side and he was just being a menace. It will be KO and Sami before he gets to Punk. But I wonder if they'll do it. What is it? Sunday Night Heat? Would they have CM Punk fight Kevin? Well, no. You think maybe they'll do Kevin and Sami? I feel like Kevin and Sami should be at an actual like major pay per view though. I just had this terrible idea. What if Sami Zayn wins Money in the Bank? Haven't I had enough? Sami is the last real good guy. He let me have 3 of his his Lambos and 1 of his jets. I'm not buying it, Eric. Not buying it. I heard about how Sami gets down. That's why I don't support him. And I keep my water bottles glued to my hip because you can't trust it around him. He's gonna smack him. Yeah, Trick is about to lose, and I don't want him to. Unless they put him in like they have plans for him. I don't want them to just kind of have Trick backstage doing nothing. Because you never know sometimes. I'll be optimistic. Kevin versus Sami at Mania. That'd be good. But does Kevin do Saudi shows? I know he didn't. But you know what I noticed too? a lot of people that were saying they didn't, they started to be heading over there. John Cena used to not go over there. He went. CM Punk wasn't going over there. He went. Sammy is now going over there, which I know everything got resolved with that, but he might. I'm sure they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay a lot if you wanted to. LMAO Keish. It's true. I don't trust Samuel. I know you guys like him and you think he's the last real good guy. He's a jerk. He's just tried to end Kevin Owens' career again and add the fake concern. It's literally a song by Drake, Fake Love. That's when they smile in my face. Whole time they want to take my place. Whole time they want to take my place. Whole time they want to take my place. That's literally Sammy. Plotting and scheming. Watch on Friday. He's gonna be like, I'm really happy for you, but I keep getting screwed. That was my opportunity. I'm the last real good guy. Justice for Sammy. Wrap it up. You gotta take that L and sit in catering for a couple months, buddy. Kevin Owens is here. Yo, I'd really be going in on Sammy. It makes me realize in real time because I say it so effortlessly. I don't even think about it. Can you put the all women in order? This is my order. Okay, number 1, Lash. Lash is your number 1 to win. Okay, that would be a good shocker. Number 2, Charlotte. 3, Jade. 4, Chelsea. 5, Tiffany. To be really honest, I'm okay with any of them winning except Tiffany. I would be upset if Tiffany won. She should be having a whole match right now too. Where's Yotes? Who's Yotes? Kaya was back. Night 2 started off great. Ricardo. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I don't know if you know what happened or not for sure. So they kicked off the show with Finn Bálor. I'm gonna give you play-by-plays too. Yeah, I'll do that. So they kicked off the show with Finn Bálor and Sami Zayn. So they were about to fight. And then Nick Aldis came out. Nick Aldis was like, hey, like, I'm GM, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm going to start by, like, doing stuff right, start off right. So he's like, I'm going to make this match have more people or whatever. So he's like, okay, I'm going to have the first person come or whatever. And Gunther comes out. And I was just like, okay. So then it's just like, okay, it's triple threat, whatever. So then he's like, I didn't say it was just one person. Freaking Kevin Owens is back, Ricardo. Kevin Owens is back. They just had a fatal 4-way match with Kevin Owens, Sami, Gunther, and Finn. And Kevin Owens won. And Kevin Owens pinned Sami Zayn. We're cooking right now. We're back. We're so back. That is my nightmare. My nightmare. He said that's my nightmare. Trick loses to Baron. Yeah, I'm not super thrilled. I feel like they would do a rematch, I would think, right? Before anything. Because I'm kind of like, what else are you going to do with Trick after? They need Kevin versus CM Punk. 2 good people on the mic. Their promos are going to be really good. I'm excited. Well, I read you who won. Why wouldn't they add Mello to the Trick versus Corbin match like they just did for the first match? Literally. You know what's crazy? I thought on Friday Carmelo was going to come out and interrupt their promo. And I thought he was going to be like, I'm him. And I thought that they would just like add him in or something. But, whatever. I guess not. I thought I would have been more interested if they did a fatal 4-way too, because Ricky Saints was like hate watching. Remember he was hate watching in the back? He was watching their match and he was just like, and he was glitching and being mad because he wasn't in it. Like, you outside the club, you can't even get in type of vibes. I thought that like they would have did a fatal 4-way and did Baron, Ricky, Carmelo, and Trick. I thought that would have been good. But I don't know if they're just like, well, we're gonna do this fatal 4-way, so they don't want to do another one, but it would have been cool. Where's my little boat been? He was on the thing when they showed the match was coming outside. I guess he's gonna come out with Trick. Chad versus Penta will cook. I think that's gonna be probably my match of the night. I think the women's match, from me, the women's match and Chad versus Penta. But I think Chad versus Penta is probably gonna be for the men, probably my favorite match. I'm excited. Tacky time. It's tacky time. Tacky time winning would piss me off. Me too. And there's this like Stu, there's this small part of me that feels like she might win. I don't know why. I'm dead serious. That would be my nightmare. He might. I don't know. I don't want him to, and I like Aaron. But I really have enjoyed Trick as United States champion. I wouldn't take it off of him right now. They should replace Tiffany with Tatum. That'd be interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with Tatum when she comes up. I do want to see her and Alexa Bliss do something. I thought that'd be cool. Trick better beat the Ball Baron cracks me up when you say that. I'm gonna be upset if Baron wins. I just don't see. Okay, Lil Bo with his entrance. KO beats Punk, then Sami wins Money in the Bank. Then we get KO versus Sami for the title. I do not want Sami to win Money in the Bank. Oh my gosh, the thought of it. I miss Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. That was a good gimmick. Boat, love boat. CM Punk. Oh, I like that jacket. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. What? Yeah. Uh-huh. I like it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That's trick. I wish I could listen to Sirius the radio. I think Vic and Booker T, they're doing the Sirius XM right now, right? Just to hear Booker T probably hitting the ad libs. I sometimes wish they would add Booker T's ad libs to the first part of his song. I would not take the belt off that man right now. Yeah, I really wouldn't. I just wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. Whoop that trick, heck yeah, John. I wish I could cover that big ass window in the roof so it would be dark. You know what I was wondering? I was wondering if that's what I don't think that's the only reason. You know how Oba, when his entrance, the shadow happens, it's like a big thing for his entrance. I was kind of wondering if that's what made them kind of push to do the main event. It makes the entrance better, especially him in the light in the dark when he hits that pose. Hey, Luca, what's up? Probably the best intro OG this generation. He has a great intro. Kevin versus Punk, Randy versus Cody. We're cooking. We're cooking. Yeah, that code clean. It is. Dang. So let's get this over with. Randy Orton versus Cody singles match. I'm excited. I saw some people not thrilled about Randy coming back. I like Randy. I'm here for it. But you know what? Honestly, for me, I've always wanted them to do Randy and Cody again without like all the nonsense. So I'm gonna be optimistic again. Maybe I'm delusional, but maybe we'll get it the way we should have this time because the belt's not involved. I don't know. A girl can dream, right? Minnesota is so offbeat. I'd expect him to be. Not no shade. I don't. Minnesota doesn't. I don't think of. You know, some states it's just like this is such a random thing to say. I feel like some states I'm like, yeah, they probably have good rhythm over there, like a New York, Atlanta type of thing. What's another random state that probably has good rhythm? I don't know. I just feel like collective people that have rhythm. I never think about Minnesota and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there and party. You know, I don't feel that type of vibe. So I'm not surprised they're offbeat. What is your beef with Sami? It all started. Hold on. I'll give you the whole thing. Okay. So you know how like I be in here. I don't know if Eric, you were here yesterday. I was getting asked how old I was, and I was telling the people, these fine people, I was telling them I'm 99. And I don't know if you guys know or not. Sami Zayn, he's like 98, right? Like we actually went to school together. So what happened was back in the day, I was like chilling in class, being the studious student I am, minding my business as I always do. Samuel Zayn came up and I had this water bottle, exact spring water, all the stuff. Sami came up because he was mad because he didn't have an extra pencil and his pencil broke, and he just crashed out, and he slapped the water bottle off of my desk, and then he gave me a haluva kick, and since then I can't stand him, and here we are. I'm happy he made it, and I'm here talking about him and doing content, but you don't forget stuff like that. But that's why Eric. That's why I don't like him. I wish Randy Cody talked about 2009. Me too. Maybe this time they will. What's thoughts on day one SummerSlam? I liked it. I didn't hate it. What about you? Rating out of 10? Out of 10, I had like a 7.5. 7.5 through 7.8ish. It wasn't bad to me for a first night. Minnesota doesn't season their chicken. There you go. It's like that's how I feel. I feel like I don't think of seasonings, and I don't know. Minnesota, I don't feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit the town in Minnesota. I don't feel that type of vibe over there. It all started when Sami decided to copy her hairstyle. That too. That too. I need to go sue him for real. Thank you for reminding me about that. Trick gonna go through a table, shake my head. I hope not. I really don't want Trick to lose. Lil Book's face is like, who is this clown? That's so funny. SummerSlam thoughts, day 1, 5, 6 out of 10. What didn't you like about night 1 that you give it a 6 out of 10? What was your big thing where you're just like, yuck? Solid 7. Yeah, I'm like in the 7ish range. But it wasn't anything like super. I don't think it was a horrible start off. Wow, that's crazy. Sami is a real heel, real life. I told you. I've been trying to tell people this whole time. He's not this person you guys think he is. He's a monster. I just got in trouble for teaching my daughter the whoop that trick dance. Wait, when he's like this. She's gonna be in school. She's gonna be like, whoop that trick. They're gonna be like, what? That's funny. It's good to start them off young though. That way when the show, right? Maybe trickle be there and then bam. Chicago gave it like a 5.6 out of 10. I saw her note and I was like, oh my gosh. Cause I feel like I liked it. I realized I liked SummerSlam Night 1 more than a lot of people did. And I was kind of like, what? But I went into it not having these super huge ideas. I think, a lot of people expected things I feel like to happen that didn't happen. Like, I don't know, a lot of people were mad that Stephanie Vaquera didn't come back. He's gonna mush him. I knew he's gonna mush the crap out of that man. Hate that for him. LOL. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people write out how they want the show to go. Then they get mad. Whack him. Let's play whack-a-mole. Get Baron. Trick needs to retain. Get him just one time. Can't would mess up the match though. I can't wait till she curses her teacher. What? Can you imagine? It'd be cool if like the principal is a wrestling fan and they laugh if she got sent to the principal's office. There's like, girl, you good? Go back to class. That's what I would do. I'd be like, you're funny. I'm gonna have to go check out Booker T's audio on this match. I miss Booker T and Trick together. Yes, it would be. That would be dope. It's always fun meeting like other wrestling fans out in the wild. I was at Walmart the other day and I had on a wrestling shirt. And like this girl kept looking at me and then I like kept looking at her. So I saw her again later on. She had a Seth Rollins shirt on. And I was like, wow. But I noticed I'll be doing the same thing. I'll see someone with a wrestling shirt. I'm just like, okay. Noted. That's cool. Ooh. Lobo. How do you botch a candlestick swing? He's learning. He's still learning. Oh my gosh. Trick, you gotta get Baron out of here. Baron's a great guy. But it's not his time right now. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh. Dang. Come on, Mr. Lemon Peppers Debbers. Mm. No. Oh my gosh, is Trick about to lose? No. Are you? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's like for what? Is this real life right now? Um, I got off work and I saw this guy with an Undertaker shirt on. It was the same as King of the Ring, and I asked him without spoiling it, without spoiling it, did the right people win the crowns? Nice. It'd be cool seeing like people out like with. I don't know. I think sometimes before I did content too, I would like because I don't really be around people that watch wrestling like that. Like my brother is kind of my reason for getting into wrestling. But like we don't live together or anything, so it's not the same as me seeing him every day. But I'm usually around people that don't watch wrestling, so when I see someone out, it's like oh ball, okay. Baron wins. Then he said I don't watch. I just sometimes watch WrestleMania. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Yeah, that ain't right. I felt so dumb. Don't feel dumb. He bamboozled you. But you know what, too? I feel like wrestling's kind of considered cool to people now. It's like more mainstream. So I feel like you probably are going to see people like, oh, this shirt looks cool. And they'll know nothing. And the whole time we're sitting here plotting to have a conversation because we like wrestling. I told you that mess was going to happen, but it shouldn't. I knew it. I feel like that was whack decision. I feel like Trey will get a rematch, but it's like, and again, I like Baron Corbin, but we're gonna go into promo and entertainment wise. No, it's not. With Trick, I feel like at least they were making him have title defenses. I don't know if they're gonna do anything with Baron Corbin having the title. Here we go. Here we go. Didn't expect Trick to lose it. Baron won't be cheering for long. I hope not. This company dumb as a doorknob. Dumb as a doorknob. No seasoning is when it's no seasoning. I expect Trick to lose tonight. I didn't. I just don't get why he won. Like, where we go from here? We don't go anywhere. We're in neutral. We're not even driving the car no more. And also, it's like it's different. I feel like if you kind of feel like Trick's gonna go after CM Punk, and he might, but it's obvious it's not gonna be like right now, unless they're gonna put him in just like sideline feuds. But I feel like they're gonna do like, you know how they'll put the title on certain people, then like you don't see the title. That's kind of how this feels now. At least it wasn't clean. I know. I don't want Trick to lose that belt though. Then he just got a whole custom title too. Wow, they let Trick lose, so I think this sets up him winning Money in the Bank. Maybe. I haven't really had a lot of thoughts on who I could see for the men winning Money in the Bank. I feel like for the women, I'm kind of depending on if Chelsea loses. My picks for women is kind of Chelsea or Roxanne. I'm more so leaning Roxanne because I feel like they don't really do much for Roxanne, especially if you keep the title on Raquel. You keep the title on Roxanne by the time Money in the Bank is around. It gives her that little. You don't expect her to go after Raquel. You would expect her to go after Liv, but she kind of can mess with them sometimes. I can go after any title I want. I feel like it would be interesting, and then just break them up. Finally, break them up. Isn't it normally 6 stars in a ladder match? Usually, I was surprised they did 5. I just had this terrible idea, but I feel like I could see them doing it. What if they're just like they're like Rhea Ripley? They're like, we're gonna add one more person. It's freaking Rhea. Can you imagine? Can you freaking imagine? That is why I said this is my nightmare match. My nightmare match. Baron winning. Yeah. I'll be optimistic. I'll see what they do with Trick. I'm not excited about Baron being US champion though. I found out my old coworker watched AEW after they decided to put in their 2 weeks. Oh, that sucks. I was pissed. He said he happy Tekla was world champ, and I was like, oh, you know, bah. Literally, I love Tekla, and like, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for Willow. I am. I love Willow. I think she's great. I really wanted to see Tekla and Mercedes at All In. It would have been funny. It would have been really funny. Trick could have still won Money in the Bank while being US champ. Miss did it. Literally, and people wouldn't have been mad because he's actually like chilling, you know? Just click back in here. I'm done with emojis. Ain't no reason they have Baron Corbin defeat Trick. That's BS. I agree. I'm not crazy about that. And I like Baron, but it's like if we just take a look outside of the ring as well and look at promos and entertainment wise, I've never been huge on like Baron Corbin promos, and you know, I've always liked him in ring though. Maybe Trick will get the title back. They'll do a rematch. Can you stream on Discord? I don't know. I've never tried or done that before. I'm not sure. They brought Baron back to F and keep Carmelo off. Literally, and I'm like, Carmelo could have won the title if we were gonna do all that. That makes it all worse for me now, honestly. Could have literally had, if we were gonna take the title off Trick and they wanted to push Trick or do something else, they could have just did Trick versus Melo. Carmelo could have won the belt back. I don't feel like anyone would be upset. I wouldn't be upset about it. You can if you give a Patreon. Ooh, okay. I can see Trick win the WWE Championship and walking down to the ring in the lemon pepper steppers. That'd be cool. I'm curious who they have Trick feud with, like in a non-title feud though. I feel like he's gonna get a rematch though. Baron is solid in all areas of wrestling, but what has he done to deserve the US title? Yeah. And I don't really see them doing much with him as champion. I feel like it's very blatant now. They pick and choose who they want to do things with creatively in terms of mid card titles. Because some people you see push like Becky Lynch, for example. Becky was all over the place as champion, and then you kind of get a Julius, not really much going on. Um, Sol Ruka, I feel like they could have did a little more with Sol Ruka as champion. I don't know if I see. I don't know. I'm not interested in Baron being champion. Do we ever get Trick Mellow Gang back? Maybe. I feel like maybe there's something where somebody is bothering both of them, and then it kind of, back in the day they do that whole little, can the two coexist? Like, what if they do one of those? I can see it happening one day. I need Trick with the white fur briefcase. Oh, that'd be tough. I like when Naomi had Naomi had her briefcase and she freaking had all that stuff inside the one time. She had the action figure Jimmy. That was fire. Before Baron came back, he was in MLW. I know, but for me, I've always liked Baron Corbin, but I don't know. I wouldn't have put the US title on him. I'm just looking at a long term watch too. It's not something I'm just like, oh my gosh, yes. I don't feel that way. Trick was really good with the title. If they put this belt on Tiffany, oh my, the thought of it. Unfortunately, I think Trick may be too black to become the WWE champion. If you catch my drift. Did you ever see Triple H talking about Trick? And he was saying he didn't really know a lot of the lingo and the slang people use, like the newer talent. He used Trick as an example. He was like, yeah, like lemon pepper steppers. He was like, I don't know what the F that is. He's like, but people love it though. And I was like, oh snap. I bought Naomi's briefcase. I needed that LOL. That's fire. Her briefcase was dope. I think that's a good buy for you. That's a great buy. She shouldn't be in this match. She should be fighting for her title. Man, I need to pray. I do not. Oh, I don't want her to win. You know what? I feel like to lighten the mood, if they gave it to Chelsea, I feel like people would be happy. Nah, then they would get the Braun Breaker treatment, stick in a group tag team he can't get out of. Yeah, that's true. They do that a lot often. I get Baron 2 months and he'll be back. Back in catering serving food. You made him a waiter. Oh, Jay looks good. Um gotta hate her music. Dude, I feel like you sound like me with Sami with Tiffany. It's funny. I still think they dropped the ball not letting Naomi keep the light up belt. Yeah, the light up belt was cool. I like when people have customized stuff. Cause people I made a video when about Trick's title or whatever, and I was saying I liked it. And people were just like, that looks terrible. I'm more so with me when I like be doing videos on stuff. It's like some stuff's deeper for me than just the title. I like the fact that Trick got like a custom title and he just got to the roster. That's kind of my whole thing with it. I thought that was fire for him. You hope and pray they don't put the title on Tiffany. Yeah, I don't want them to. I'm okay with anyone else winning but her. I'm not interested in her being champion. I feel like Jade and Charlotte, but then a part of me feels like them doing that little random match instead of having them have a match today at SummerSlam, which I still don't understand. A part of me feels like maybe they'll fight each other and get sidelined. And look at that pop for Chelsea. I had this idea with that. What if Jade and Charlotte they get in like a feud, they're just throwing blows, they get distracted from like how much they hate each other. It comes in between Chelsea and Tiffany at the top. Chelsea pushes Tiffany off, and then she gets the title. I would love if they did put it on Chelsea, but I also don't know because I know that they're gonna give it back to Rhea. So I would hate if Chelsea's champion for like a week and then Rhea comes back. I would hate that for her. Come on, Chelsea. Let's see what gear Jade has on. Jade looks good. Who knew what a jabroni was when The Rock was saying it as champion? Vince. Facts. He's like, yeah, jabroni. Oh, the Prince gear. It looked good. What if Roxanne beats Tiffy for the title, then all three women hold the title? Hmm. How would you do that though? Because they're on different shows. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I wouldn't be mad if Lash won. Lash as champion would be cool, and I do want to see Lash and Rhea have a match. I would love to see that. I like Jay Sean love the Prince with her gear. It looks really cute. First Michael Jackson, now Prince. She knows ball. I'm so corny. I don't know why I did that. This is gonna be such a good freaking match. I feel like SummerSlam's going fast, or is it just me? I feel like it's just been like boom, boom, boom. I think they're doing the interim champion to see how Chelsea is with the title, and then just give it back to Rhea when she returns. Maybe. But then I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. Charlotte is my number one pick. My hopeful pick is Chelsea though. It's like why not? Chelsea's great. Oh, I like her robe. That's cute. Okay, top girl. Charlotte's entrances are fire. They don't care about the brand split. LOL. No, I feel the same way. I think sometimes I'd be trying to be logical. It's going fast. I thought so. I'm just like, dang. I think Roman and Seth is gonna be long though. This match should be long. Dang, we only got 3 matches left, right? Because what they got this Penta and Chad that should be next, right? And then because this is the only women's match on the card today, and then Seth and Roman. Here we go. I picked Chelsea, but I'm good with Charlotte or Jay winning. Yeah, I kind of got to the point. Well, here we go. I kind of got to the point. I'm like, I'm okay with anybody but Tiffany. I'm leaning because the fact that they made that little random match for Friday now with Chelsea, I mean with Jade and Charlotte, I kind of am like maybe they'll just let them fight. They'll get sidetracked off each other because it's just like I hate you so much. Like right now, literally, right? And then it comes down to Chelsea and Tiffany. Yes, Lash, get her up out of here early. Um. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Dom and Dom and Daniel. I forgot. Look, I forgot all about that match. Well, I forgot. Chelsea, no. Chelsea, no. Her laughing is nuts. Um, Lash is the one thing I do like. Lash is gonna have a good showing in this match. That's why I'm like excited for her too. Then Chad and Penta the main event. Gotcha. Here we go. Final pick, y'all. Who's your final pick? You know what? I'm gonna stop being logical. I'm gonna pick Chelsea. I'm gonna pick my hopeful pick. Or I'm gonna be delusional, however y'all want to call it. I'm gonna pick Chelsea. Cause they could have literally just did Jade and Charlotte today. Having it on SmackDown is random. Ooh. Who is Chuck? Who is Chuck? You got Chuck Winner. Who's Chuck? I picked Jade. Oh, okay. Jade was my picks were like originally Charlotte, Jade, and then Chelsea. I really want Chelsea to win though. LMAO, we definitely forgot about Dan versus Dom. I did because I don't want to see. I don't want to see it. It skipped right over my head. I was like, oh, and I was like, oh yeah, they do have a match. Oh, Lash and Jay gonna be on. Oh, heck yeah. Tiffany, why are you messing stuff up? Oh my gosh. Can Chelsea, you friends with the opposition? She can't win this match, right? Charlie Flair. I just call her Chuck or Charlie to be funny. Gotcha. I was like, who's Chuck? You had me thinking. I was like, am I missing something? I'm taking care of my brother, so I'm literally not seeing a match yet. Do you want to know what happened so far, or no? I won't tell you if you're gonna go back and watch it. I'll keep it under wraps. Holy crap! Finally. All right, let's do it. Oh, okay, Jade. Uh-oh. LMAO, they trying to use Chelsea to get Tiffany over as a face. They are. It's not working for me. It'll never work. I started wondering that too. Because people, I feel like they put her with her so much now. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have a talk with Chelsea. Isn't Tiffany from Minnesota? Yeah. That's why I'm kind of nervous. Cause and like I got annoyed because I made a video after they added Tiffany in the match, and I was just like, she shouldn't be in the match. JC should be in this match right now because Tiffany has a title, and I was saying Tiffany should be defending her title. People were literally in my comment section. Well, Tiffany's from Minnesota, so that's why she's in the match. And I was like, she can't be from Minnesota defending her title. I don't really understand. I don't know, guys. I definitely need a recap once my brother left. Oh, you want me to tell you right now, or you want to wait a little bit? I don't want to. I don't like spoiling stuff for people. That's why I'm asking you 1,000 questions. I know I shouldn't be, but maybe. But I be feeling bad if I mess stuff up for people sometimes. Tiffy and Chelsea are the Timu, Chuck and Lex. Not Timu. Not Timu. Charlotte, take the opposition out of here. And you know what's crazy? I actually like watching Tiffany's matches. I've just oh nice. I think I've just seen my fair share. Oh Charlotte. Uh-oh. Chelsea, climb. Climb like you've never climbed before in your life. Climb faster. Don't worry about Jade. Just get it. Oh, Jade, get off of her. Oh, oh my gosh. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ooh. I need all the spoilers, Keish, but later. Okay, I got you. Let me know when you want to know what happened. I'll let you know. Tiff's character just isn't good. Yeah, you know what? I actually liked her better as a heel. I feel like she fits better as a heel. Like way better. Ooh. Somebody get her off that ladder. Charlotte, you gotta try harder than that. Just push her. I sound like such a hater right now. She can't win this belt. There you go. Dang. The fall off of Tiffany needs to be studied. You know what it is for me? I was thinking about what happened for me. I think it was like this time last year, she had the belt forever. And then they kept doing her and Jade like every 2 weeks. And I was just kind of bored with it. I like her matches though. I just don't I don't she doesn't do it for me. Outside of her having matches, I don't really not really as intrigued. Oh snap. Ooh. Lash said Tiffy time is up. That was crazy. I'm so happy about it. I know that hurt. Oh my gosh. Tiffany didn't even cover her head or anything. Golly. I believe Naomi gonna come in at last minute to interfere for Lash to win. I don't think Naomi's gonna come back yet. Cause she probably wants to spend time with her baby at least a year. Cause she's only had her baby for a few months. Charlotte's not gonna win that easily. That doesn't even make sense. She could have just peeled off the belt. Ooh. Ooh. Lash is in here dominating. She also got too skinny. I feel like mini powerhouse Tiffy was better. Yeah, I noticed a lot of them. A lot of people have gotten like a lot like leaner. Gunther too. Gunther slimmed down a lot. Tiffany, get down. Lash climb. Oh my gosh. Chelsea, come on. Where's Chelsea? Push her, Lash. Push her off. Who's going through that ladder over there? That's going to be a spot at the end. There's going to be two people at the top of the ladder, and then somebody's going to push the other one off into that ladder and then climb up and win. Chelsea? Chelsea, get up there. Is Chelsea about to win the title? No. That just made me mad. They're doing what they're supposed to do, though. Tiffy sold her ass for real. Does Nia help Lash? I think it's kind of weird that they haven't had them helping each other. Like they're not a whole tag team. Chelsea about to win. She might, cause yeah, you know what? You might be right. It's gonna get up to Chelsea and I think Chelsea's about to win. The fact that she's still hung up in that ladder. I think that Jade and Charlotte are about to just hit each other, and Chelsea's gonna push. Yeah. Let me see. I think Chelsea's gonna win. Cause why is she still sitting in that ladder like that? Is it gonna be the other two are gonna be focused hitting each other, and Chelsea's just gonna climb up and win? Cause everybody's distracted. Chelsea, get up. Okay, got 2 off. Chelsea, get up. Okay, Chelsea's gonna win. I'm sure of it now. Chelsea, come on. Move your feet. I see the movement. Chelsea, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh! I'm happy for her. Finally, something. I'm so happy for her. Rhea better not come back for a bit. I hope she has a speedy recovery, but let's let this cook for a little bit. I'm happy for her. They did Finn dirty, but yay. KO bald head ski jumping. I'm so mad that Baron won. Hey, I'm new. I just subscribed. Hi, are you how are you liking SummerSlam so far? Thank you for the sub too. I appreciate it. Yes, yes, Chelsea, yes. That word interim just made me mad. LOL. Right. I'm just like, if Rhea comes back in 2 weeks, I might go to SmackDown Friday. I just might go to SmackDown because they're doing a lot of stuff that I like that I kind of wouldn't mind being in person for because it's gonna be like a couple hours away from me. Told you, LOL. They be kind of giving me like no hope sometimes. I know. Told you, LOL. Chelsea wins. Chelsea wins. So happy. Goosebumps. Someone go check on Michael. I'm so happy that everybody is freaking out too about it because then it could show them that we actually like her. Michael Hayes really made me mad when he said that she's just a comedy gimmick. Like she's great. She can do everything. And she never gets the moment. And it's stupid because she literally can handle everything and do it all. She's entertaining, she's good in the ring. She's just a natural. And I hope that like they don't just I hope Rhea's not back in a week or two and then it's just snatchies. Um Congrats, Chelsea. Facts. Welcome, Lady Mike TV. Welcome, welcome. Remember, Michael Hayes said she would never be champ. LOL, get his offers out the company. That's why I don't watch Unreal. Him and Bruce Pritchard, they kind of say like crazy stuff to me in the clips I see that I just don't agree with. I love WWE SummerSlam. It's so awesome. Night two's been good so far. I kind of have one thing I'm not thrilled about, but I'm happy Chelsea won. Long overdue. I'll never trust WWE and TKO. Yeah, I feel like the way they play with Chelsea, that's kind of why I'm just like, oh my gosh, I forgot about Dom and Danhausen again. I was about to say Chad and Penta. Oh, I agree. Night two is good. It is. It's been good until now. It's been great till now. They got a scary Flintstones. What the heck? LMAO, look at them getting up, leaving because they know. I would have too. I would have went and got some chicken tendies in honor of Dom. I literally was in my mind. I was like, "Oh snap, we about to get Chad and Penta," and then they showed the little thing for Danhausen. I was like, "Oh yeah, that match." Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Maybe it'll be good. I think it'll. But what do you even do? Human money's on the pole. Somebody had this idea. I don't remember. I think I was on the podcast I did yesterday. We were doing predictions. They said, what if the mini housings make like a ladder of themselves for Danhausen to climb up? Is this like a ladder match? Is it basically like Money in the Bank, but legit money inside? Because I feel like it's predictable too. Like JD's gonna come out. It might be the whole Judgment Day at this rate. Poor Dom Dom. This is about to be the bathroom break match. Maybe it'll be better than we think. Maybe it'll be better than we think. That movie might actually be good. LOL. The Flintstones thing threw me off because at first I was like, they made a spooky Flintstone song. This next match is the bathroom break match. I love how everyone's in agreement. It's like, well, I'm gonna head out. There will be a pole in the corner with a briefcase attached. They have to cling the pole and get the case. I hope after this they put Dom in like storylines again, like real storylines. And maybe like the Johnny Knoxville versus Samuel Jackass match. I could see that. I feel like he's gonna have that freaking clone machine. You think they'll do like athletes, like football with Danhausen? Like he'll have somebody come out that's an athlete out of the little machine. Because I know the mini houses are gonna come out. Wade Barrett be so mad. He'd be like, he has those things with him. I'd be cracking up. What a SummerSlam it has been so far. Plenty more still to come tonight, including our main event of Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Well, how are the international announce teams talking about SummerSlam? Let's listen in. Since I'm new, I'll tell a little bit about myself. I cross dress in women's clothes and have autism. and have and love being myself and love WWE. I'm 32. Oh, nice to meet you. How long have you been watching wrestling? And who do you like right now? Yo, they're gonna show that lady all week crying about Kevin. I'm not even mad at her. Y'all remember the one time when Nikki Bella came back and they had that girl in the crowd crying on Raw? I was like, oh snap. I feel like that's a valid cry. Cause I nerded out hard when he came out. I'm gonna have to go rewatch that and see because I feel like I was kind of like I was tripping. It just take over sometimes though. It'd be like that. Maybe Justin Jefferson. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking that because he's doing those commercials right where he's like use my code to get $25 tickets. Oh my gosh, here we go. I like those shirts. Here we go, shenanigans time. It's probably gonna be like Danhausen dollars or something in there. Oh, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. The Curse Father is crazy. Sami was scared. Sami was just like, not my bestie, not my bestie. This better at least be a decent match, or else, or else get the coloring books and colorful crowns ready because the SummerSlam review's gonna be vicious tonight. You know what? I think Chelsea winning is gonna make people say this was really good anyway. Because that's a big thing. People are gonna have a different tune, I think, because of the Chelsea and Kevin Owens is gonna solidify for people. I feel like no matter what else happens, people are gonna be like, at least the first half was good. Because I'm having a good time right now. I don't like Baron, but Baron winning against Trick. But other than that, I'm chilling. Chilling. Keisha, I'm back. What I missed last I saw was Boat. John. John! Okay, so unfortunately, hold my hand, John. Bald Baron beat Trick Williams. Bald Baron is now the new United States Trick lost in Capitals. Yeah, he lost. He lost. But Chelsea Green is the new women's champion. Mysterio, and I'm coming for you. Dominik has a good song. Since 2004, I've been watching wrestling. My favorite is Jeff Hardy and Lita and Trish. Those are good picks. Do you watch the Hardys in TNA right now? I do love Dan's home videos though. I want to get good on that kind of editing. They are good. They're good. I'll give him that too. I think you will. Your editing right now is good. I think it's good. I like it. I don't know. I don't know if you like it. but because I feel like a lot of people, not trying to criticize people or anything, but I notice a lot of people don't like really edit a lot or edit a good amount. They kind of just talk, which is fine if that's your thing. But it's like with me, like like the way I edit my stuff, I'll just have stuff coming to my head because I have a folder of like stuff I use, and I'll be like, oh, this would be good to say here, or I'll go look for something if I want to use it in there and put it in. But no, I like that you put effort and you don't be yelling. I always appreciate like the content homies that don't be yelling, because imagine me at 6 o'clock in the morning scrolling, because I be trying to like be supportive. It's just like I feel like my feed be like the same like 5 people, and it's really weird. But I just be like boop boop watching, liking or whatever, and then 6:30 a.m. I'm getting screamed at. Triple H doesn't. I guarantee you, somebody right now is probably ready to make a video saying SummerSlam as a whole was horrible and Night 2 hasn't been bad at all. But they be screaming at you. And I'm like, I didn't brush my teeth yet, and you're just yelling at me. Can I get up out the bed? Oh, Dom. Trick Trick Willie lost. They were selling Daniel dollars at the SummerSlam store. They were? They're making a killing off this man. No, not Tricky. I know. I'm kind of like, why? What was the reason? What was the reason? I think it's good so far tonight. I'm having a very fun time tonight. It's been a good show. I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. I don't hate Danhausen. I don't like the way they put him in certain things, but he makes me laugh sometimes. His facial reactions are funny. All for the kiddos, man. I'm mad hearing he lost to the Bald Baron. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled about that either at all. At least I made it in time for Danhausen. That's a match I wouldn't miss. John, I feel so bad. I'm like, no. And you're like my guy. John, if it helps, Baron didn't win clean. He cheated. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I watch the Hardys in TNA. I pay for the app and also Ring of Honor. I pay for as well and watch AW too. I like you. I like you. Because a lot of people don't watch a lot of other promotions. They just like WWE, ride or die, and that's fine. But I see a lot of people complain about WWE and things of that nature a lot. But they never want to go try to watch other stuff either. And I'm just like, it's not a bad idea sometimes because you never know. Wrestling is wrestling, especially AW. I always try to get more people to watch AW, but doesn't always work out. Thank you. I only yell when Tiffany is winning stuff. LOL. No, it'd be like that. That's why it's like I don't mind when people are like upset about something. Like, I can understand. But well, there's some creators, their whole brand is to just hate everything. And it's like, like nothing. It gets old to me after a while. You sound like you were talking about JD from from New York, LOL. Yeah, he runs a script program. I feel a lot of his tweets. I have a feeling the money is about to fall off that pole. It might. It doesn't look very secure. There's probably not even money in there. It's probably something crazy in there. And it's so tiny. I feel like you could win it in like 5 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't look secure at all. That hurts even more. Imagine losing to a guy that randomly shows up and then he cheats. Literally. Because what happened was he pushed Lil Boat through a table, right? And the referee was distracted, whatever, and then he picked up Trick's belt and hit Trick with it, and then he did end the days. That's how he won. Out of all my years watching wrestling, I always wanted one match my entire life, and that's Sting versus Undertaker. Ooh, that would have been dope. That would have been dope. There's a lot of dream matches that like would have been cool to see, like 100%. I have no interest this match at all. I'm watching something else. What are you watching, Frank? I watch AW, TNA, MLW, NWA, and other shows. I need to check out MLW and NWA. That's the thing. I kind of see clips of stuff with the indie scene, but I don't watch it regularly because it's like it's not even like a on purpose type of thing. It's because covering WWE and AW for me weekly is already a lot. Plus, it's like you have like a 9 to 5. It's a lot. This is very time consuming. That's why I was like, my hat is off to even like the content creators who go live for all the shows. That's a lot. JD has been a WWE hater since 2011. If JD, there's a video. I don't know if y'all saw. There's a video kind of. Is that him? There's a video of a guy kind of talking like real live crap about AEW, saying he's never gonna watch it. Does he hate AEW too? I know some creators like they just don't rock with AEW at all. They never have real reasons why. Because they have storylines. I'm actually dropping a video about that this week. Many houses don't be playing around. Who won the first match? I saw Kevin Owens show up and got happy, but then my brother interrupted me. Kevin won. And John, he pinned Samuel Zayn. which I'm excited about. Not even because I'm like a Sami hater, but storyline. They is running JD through the mud. I don't like that for him. It's over already. I will watch more AW, but I'm at work when it's on and I can't watch the replay. Same with SmackDown. That's why I depend on your lives for SmackDown. Gotcha. It's a lot of wrestling to keep up with though. Because I'm trying to. The one thing I'm bad at, I don't keep up with Collision in terms of watching it. A lot of times, consistently, or I'll have to go back and watch it, but I don't watch it in real time. I want to get into Triple II more too. A lot of it is just time because it's like I love wrestling, I do, but I feel like if I wasn't doing content, I would watch more stuff. But I think it's like I'm kind of pushing out so much content, and then I'm trying to be supportive, so I'm constantly just being like filled with like other people's content. My world at times becomes just like wrestling 24/7. It can be a lot sometimes. I like being a content creator though. It's fun. It has its pros and cons, but I'm happy like the people I've gotten to meet. That's been like the best part. Cause that's always been my thing. I don't have like some people that are just like crazy and rude. Like my goal doing content was always just to meet like people. I knew that man was gonna come out. My bad. Let me read comments. My bad. They could have did this on Raw. Um, was Boat in the ring or just with his stick outside? There was a point, John, where Baron like mushed the crap out of Lil Boat, and then he got the kendo stick. He was trying to hit him, so that happened a little bit. I don't watch Judge JD, but I watch BC Amplified, so kind of same thing. LMAO. Is he just like hardcore anti WWE? I'm watching new shows on Stars. Oh, what show are you watching? I need new stuff. I love AEW, TNA, WCW, ECW, Ring of Honor, but when AEW comes to Chicago at the United Center, it's fire. I bet that's gonna be good. Yeah, he's talking about AEW also. Gotcha. JD being damn near the same height as the mini houses is funny. I know. He was just kicking him out the way. Bobblehead getting beaten by mini houses warms my heart. Warms my heart. Uh, no one said Joe's name. Yeah, I've been wondering if they do that when they feel like it. Like when they feel like it. Even the curse stuff with Danhausen, right? Does it expire? Does it have a limit? That they're not gonna do another concert, are they? Say his name and he'll appear. Facts. I talk about wrestling on my channel, but I do other stuff. Oh, really? I'm gonna I can't do it because I'm on StreamYard. I'm gonna do it on my phone. I'm gonna um I'm gonna subscribe to you. Frank. What's your name? Frank G Life. I try to follow wrestling creators back if they're like consistent usually. Let me. All right, I just subscribed to you, Frank. Fight Night on Stars. I haven't heard about that before. Love that Danhausen. I know, John. That's your boy. Is the match over yet? Yeah, Frank. It just ended. Um, Danhausen won. The mini Hausens came out, and Joe Hendry came out, and Dominik was about to win. What's going on? He about to throw the money. Is it real money? I would lose my mind if he threw real money and I was there. Oh, it's fake. It's fake. Oh yeah, that's fake. Why was Daniel moonwalking on the ropes? He's not gonna give the people a show. Love Danhausen, but don't make him sing again. Oh my gosh, John, you didn't like the concert? Some people did. All right, let's see the match I really want to see. Thanks. No problem. No problem. Daniel Dollars. War Games. I'm excited to go to Survivor Series. He throwing money away. Can you imagine if they threw real money in the crowd? Those people would be punching each other in the throat. Dude, I need to get my money back for how much I paid for my seat. Those were like Usher bucks. Yo, did you see? Not to get off topic, but you see that girl on stage who wasn't feeling it with Usher, and he's like, get her out of here. I was like, that's crazy. There's a few real dollar bills in there. Must be nice. I want to hear Booker T on Trick losing that belt. I hope they play that. Not sure how I feel about two of the matches being won by guys that just showed up. I like Kevin Owens, but that sounds so random. John, who did you want to win between if they had just did the singles match with Sami and Finn? I miss Big Time Bex too. Yeah, she kind of just disappeared, right? She be on Instagram posting pictures with her daughter a lot. I wonder too sometimes if she's gonna retire soon. Or what else is she gonna do? I love when they say war games. I'll definitely be in Houston for Survivor Series going down. I can't wait. War games. Oh, they bring William Regal in to do it. The CEO Finn. I kind of wonder what's next for Finn. Finn was my pick to win too. I figured something was gonna happen because I was like, why would you start off the show? Not trying to be rude, but I kind of didn't see the reason to start off with Finn and Sami. I was like, something has to happen. I didn't think Kevin Owens was gonna return. I was like, whoa. I'm excited for Kevin and CM Punk. I think for me too. I'm excited that he pinned Sami because it plants the seed for them to fight because Sami's gonna crash out about it. And even in the match too, John, because you missed that because you said you saw him come out. So there's a point where Kevin jumps off the ropes and Sami did a move. I forgot what movie they did a move, and Kevin like it hurts Kevin's neck, which is like what he was out for. So Kevin grabs his neck really hard. He's like whatever in the corner. The referee tries to check on him, and Sami's just like, "Is he okay? Is he okay?" And the referee kind of pushes Sami off, and the referee's still basically checking on Kevin. Sami backs up and tries to go for a haluva kick. It's bad enough that you hurt me. Now you want to take me out of my misery? Justice for Sami, my butt. Justice for Sami, my butt. Chad is winning. I know, right? Wait, I think she retires when Seth does. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be our last Roman and Seth match. It just feels like it. Even with the promos too. Chad is winning. I think so too. It's been a very like feel good type of show. Can you imagine if they'd let Zilla Fatu debut at the end? That'd be crazy. I saw a clip earlier today with Kevin Owens, so I knew he was there. I saw kind of rumors that him and Randy were gonna be in the area, but I kind of realized I have to get off Twitter before stuff because I don't like being spoiled. I feel like it takes the excitement out of it a little bit. And I still like to watch wrestling and not know what's gonna happen, honestly. I feel like that's what makes me like I feel like that's a big problem too, IWC. I feel like they look up everything, then they watch the show and they get mad. And it's like, well, yeah, you knew everything that was gonna happen. So it's not gonna hit for you the same because you're waiting for something. But then that's another problem because I feel like they'll see rumors and they don't happen. And it's just like, blah, 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 was supposed to come out. Why didn't, da, da, da. And it's like, all right. Looks like our job here is done. This takes care of that. See what Delta can do. Tennis is great for remembering you can customize and save hundreds on car insurance, including mutual. Here they go. Well, I say it. It's been a fast show, which makes me feel like we get a long main event. I think so too. I think Roman and Seth is gonna be a good match. I definitely think it's gonna be better than Cody and CM Punk for sure. He was throwing paper at Dom. I think JW posted it themselves. Oh, I saw that. I had thought he was just there maybe because I know sometimes he does like the meet and greet stuff because he was doing it too even when he wasn't wrestling. So I didn't really like connect the dots kind of today. I was like, oh, Kevin. One of my first videos was about how I hate war games, LOL. Mainly for the women. Because besides the one time Damage Control was in it, the other one's been random and pointless. Men's war games last year was yeah. I kind of miss when War Games was in NXT. I feel like they utilized it like way more than like they do on the main roster. It feels like with the main roster at times it feels so let's not do too much because we don't want people to get hurt. And I think I get it, but it's also just like a lot of times they don't even really use the weapons and it kind of defeats the purpose of having like that stipulation if you're not really going to do much with it. It's just like especially like you paying to be there in person. You have to like stare at the screen the whole time because you can't really see much inside. You can see, but it's clearer to see inside the screen because you can see inside the cage, you know? It's like if you're not really gonna utilize it, then it's like, like I feel like they made like kind of spots too, like the EO trash can thing. That's the thing to expect now, you know. I don't know. I don't. My biggest thing with the men's one too. I feel like we're about to do it again. It feels like it's just been the bloodline. It's always the bloodline. I would love if they took a shot and did something else. Even right now, this next one, I feel like it's gonna be the bloodline. I mean, it's gonna be my first time going to Survivor Series, so hopefully, hopefully it's fun. I hate that surprises are ruined nowadays. Who is that? Oh, I hate that surprises are ruined nowadays. It ruins the show. That's what wrestling is made off of. Literally, you know it was crazy, right? Remember when John Cena beat Dominik and became Grand Slam champion? He beat Dominik for the IC title. I didn't know about that, right? I stayed off Twitter, everything, whatever. I went and one of my friends is live on TikTok, and I came in, and he was just like, he's like, Keish, you saw like John Cena's gonna fight Dominik on Raw later, and I was like, what? I was so mad, and I know it's like it wasn't intentional or whatever, but I didn't want to know that because I'm like, imagine if I didn't know and I cut on Raw and I saw that and then it happened. Like my reaction would have been so different. I still was happy, but just to have that happen off the fly was nice. It would have been nice. I'm happy so far. Kevin, Chelsea, and Chad would be a bonus for sure. I wouldn't mind if we got one more return. It'd be cool. It's going to be called Bloodline Games. It might as well. That pop for Chad is dope. It might as well be called Bloodline Games. I feel like this all revolves around literally. Dang. Since they've done it, right? It's been an involvement of Roman and the Usos. Yeah. Sadly, the social media ruins wrestling. I agree. Like sometimes I miss like my life before I did content because I took a break like I think it was a couple weeks ago for a couple days, and I just watched the show. It was nice because I think sometimes it's like I just want to be a wrestling fan, and I feel like for me, I kind of get like it kind of gets like annoying because you just see people all day just batter and beat everything. Everything's not bad. Like I'm sure it's even today. Like night 2 has been better than night 1 to me, obviously, but I don't think it's been bad in general. Like as a whole so far, it hasn't been a bad SummerSlam. But I feel like people are gonna be online. That was the worst SummerSlam WWE has ever produced, which is not true at all. And it just gets draining mentally sometimes too. And then sometimes I feel like people make things too deep. And it's like, did you like the match? Okay. Because I've seen people do like deep dives on like Maxine and Austin, and I'm just like, I just want to watch the show. Molly Holly looked AI, not AI. Love Gable. I'm excited for him. Long time coming for sure. That's gonna be a feel good moment. Like the underdogs are finally getting their due diligence, like him and Chelsea. Ooh, wait, only thing I like about social media is talking wrestling with fans. Same. But then again, sometimes I don't like it. I've been getting weird comments lately. It kind of happens sporadically. Like I got really annoyed. I made a video after Raw Monday about Oba and Brock, and I was kind of saying how like I didn't really care for that segment on Raw Monday when Oba was trapped in the cage or whatever. And I was saying how like I kind of miss like how like back in the day they would do crazy stuff, and like I use examples like when John Cena and Bray Wyatt had like the kids come sing and it was spooky to John, or like when Triple H and like Randy were like breaking in like homes and doing crazy stuff. I was saying I miss when they did like stuff like outside of the ring or just crazy stuff to heighten storylines. And I was saying I kind of wish they did a little more with Brock and Oba. And I kind of was just like, Oba's a star and he's a newcomer. He's good. And my comments got really weird. Like some people were like legit racist. Someone put Oba looks chimpy, and then like other people were just like very, I guess, hardcore Brock fans. And I'm like, I'm not. I wasn't even hating on Brock. I don't. When I make content anyway, I never hate on people. If I'm doing anything, I'm blaming booking. I never just like blah, blah. If I am, I'm joking. But it's like it was just weird and got really racist, and I was just really irritated because I'm like, if I like Oba, I like Oba. Yeah, somebody put like I'm only saying that about Oba because we're the same skin tone. He's not a star. He just got here, and I'm like, he just got here to you. I watched him in NXT. I don't know. It gets a lot sometimes. WWE giving Gable the clap was such a weird decision. I know. I know. What if it was his decision? Well, if he's like, let me hype him up. One person I would love to see in the main event is either Drew or The Rock. Yeah, I want to see more with the final boss Rock. I like that character. Negativity gets clicks and therefore more money. I know. It's just sad though. Cause sometimes it's I don't have a problem when people say their opinion because it's like if you don't like something cool, but there are a lot of creators that's their whole brand. Their whole brand is to be negative. But just me, I'm naturally like positive and like chill. You know what I mean? If I don't like something, I'll like say it or say what I wish could have happened. But some people like go way too far. it becomes about race, and then they make it about politics, and it gets really disrespectful. Like people be like in your comments arguing about like wrestlers and race. Like I've had people argue about race, and I've had a lot of weird comments and people having debates before. It gets weird really fast sometimes. One person, wait, I read that because I don't really have a lot of friends that I can legit text about wrestling. So y'all are extended family. That's how I look at it too. That's how I look at it too. It's dope. It's just like, yo, the homies. And wrestling's such a big part of like life for me. So it's nice. Uh oh. Let's go. Penta's gear is fire. It is. That was great. I miss those days. Me too. Cause I feel like certain feuds, even with Cody, that's why I'm excited about Cody and Randy. Cause you can do a lot. You can. I feel like that can be your one where you do crazy stuff. We get a Cody Rhodes. I feel like they kind of did a little bit with Drew McIntyre. You know, when he burned up the picture of Cody and his dad, and you know all the stuff like that. You could get a Randy Orton. I don't wish this on anyone. You need a Randy Orton going on Cody Rhodes' tour bus and punting Brandy Rhodes in the head. You know, like some back in the day stuff. But I think the problem too, a lot of newer wrestling fans, they are very like, oh, that's too much. You know? Meanwhile, we're watching just like terrible stuff back in the day and we're used to it. Cause I remember when Gunther zip tied Jay Uso and he beat up Jimmy, people were online just like that was too much, that was too much blood. Da-da. And I'm like, do you want Gunther to entertain you? He's boring to you. He does something entertaining, and now it's too much. And I'm like, this is the problem though. We need stuff like this because it's crazy. Been a long time since we got a segment at grocery store. Facts. Oh, y'all remember when like Vince was in the hospital and Stone Cold dressed up as like a doctor and he was just like hitting him with the pan in the head? That was hilarious. People just be saying stuff for no reason. Literally, comments get weird. They get weird. A lot of people come at you too, just as a person. Like I can make a video and literally just how I normally do. I'm just like, SummerSlam night 2 was great. Blah 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 blah. And it's just like, you're an idiot. You don't know anything about wrestling. What gets me too, they be trying to pop quiz me. You're like, you're 18. Which is so weird to me when people bring up how you look and age, because I'm like, can people not go back and watch stuff too? Even if I was 18. Like what does that mean? What does that have to do with anything? Cause I remember when I first started content, I would get that a lot. They ask like the craziest stuff too, because I'm like a girl too, I guess. I guess they don't think I really like wrestling, because you do have some girls who kind of just make fan pages for Roman Reigns and they don't really watch the whole show. But you like crazy questions. When Hulk Hogan beat Ricky Steamboat in 1965, did he have on the purple headband, the red headband, or the white and black headband? You know what I mean? It's like generalized. I'm like, what are you talking about? This used to irritate me so bad. I'm very grateful for these streams. Oh, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming too. I appreciate it. Oh, everybody. I really do. The last time we really got to that was when Seth broke into Edge's crib drinking the OJ. Yes, that was good. That was good. I miss stuff like that though. Too much blood, lol. Yeah. People were online because I was happy when he did it, because I like Gunther and I always see people say Gunther's boring or whatever. So I was happy that he did that, because I was like, finally. I was like, they can stop saying Gunther's boring. Imagine my surprise seeing videos. Gunther, there's too much blood. And then remember, like Gunther choked out Pat McAfee. People were criticizing that. And I'm like, I don't know what y'all want. That's why it's like, I feel like people say stuff's boring, but then they try to do stuff at times and y'all complain about that. It's like you can't win. And I kind of wish they would push the envelope more. But then it's like, well, I have AEW now and the envelope gets like busted open over there. So that's kind of best of both worlds a little bit now. NXT been better at that, especially with Naraku. Yeah, NXT's been good. I'm glad that Grayson's there and he did that promo. I feel like him and Cruz Montana being added in the men's division is gonna make stuff a lot interesting. I was at that show when SCSA fought Booker in the store. That was great. Oh, that's fire! You're lucky. You're lucky. I still rewatched that Booker clip. That was fun. It's been it's been a long time since a wrestler went to another wrestler house and fight them. Facts. I miss that. I miss that. Like, let me have the day off. You know what I mean? Like, let a wrestler have the day off. They're home with their family, eating dinner, and then let like freaking another wrestler knock on the door. Just when they open the door, let them get like a kick to the face. You know, show the clip to us on the Titantron. Like, give me something to work with. I miss that. Keisha's no fraud. Oh, Stu, thank you. You're not either. You're not either. I think people with kids hated that Gunther segment. Yeah, that'd be another thing I'd be saying too. I saw a lot of that. I saw a lot of that. They're like, my child watch. There was a lady actually who made a whole video. I don't know if it might have been when Gunther did that or something else. And I remember like people were cooking her up because she was like, my kids watch this. Oh, we got blood. She was like, my kids watch this. Blah blah blah. I'm like, well, Susan, cut it off because like I don't know. People are something. They really are. Oh, that was nice. But Daniel Bryan was right. Fans are fickle. They are. They really are. Even with Chelsea, they literally could be happy right now, and then you're gonna see somebody. Chelsea's a jobber. She doesn't deserve anything. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Why would they put it on Chelsea? That was the worst decision. They should have just gave it to Tiffany. I guarantee you're gonna see that a lot. Cause clicks and views, man. Clicks and views or something for people. Grayson's promo was so good. Love that Aussie Hill. It was. It was. I like how he even like just touched on his career in general, saying it wasn't what he wanted it. And I don't know. It was a good promo. The last time that happened was Hunter and Randy. I know I miss that. Just start doing crazy stuff again. They don't utilize the Titantron like they used to. They don't. They really don't. They used to do the Titantron all the time. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. Gable got color. I don't know how. Me either. I just looked and I was like, oh, we got blood. I miss seeing the Kit Wilson Titantron. Kit Wilson. I'm doing it. You can't see me doing it, but I'm doing it. You are toxic. I like Kit Wilson. I thought that was kind of missed opportunity. I feel like they could have done more with him before they put the Miz and Danhausen stuff together. And now it's like he's not even. Oh, that was nice. It's like he's not even like on the show at all now. I wonder what happened. To be honest, that falls on the parents. Don't let Gunther parent your kids. Don't let Gunther parent your kids. No, it's true. It's true. Because even with promos and stuff, I'm just like, are they mad that like people are cussing? I don't know. They're just like, this is supposed to be a family show. And I'm just like, you must have just came here because you missed a lot. Wait, Chelsea Green won. Yeah, I said it. I don't know if you didn't hear me. Chelsea won. She's the interim champion. Fire transition facts. Ooh. Let's go, Chad. I would be so sad if Chad is like, is Chad really injured? I'm nervous. I was raised on wrestler, went to other wrestlers' house, beat them up, and was fighting in the water. Yes. They would have hated Stone Cold. That's why I say if I was a booker, I would have Gunther be more vicious because Gunther's not a bad heel. I just think he needs to be booked more vicious. But when he is, people say it's too much. It's like you can't win. But then they call him boring, and I'm like, well, what do you want them to do? I never paid attention to Grayson before that. Same. John, I knew I liked you. Somebody came at me before because I said I wasn't a huge Grayson fan. I just never got into it. But that promo was good. I was like, okay, Grayson. They need to bring back the Titantron. They do. They need to do more. They cooled off Kit and Miz. I see. I don't know why. I like Kit Wilson. I feel like you had something. Remember, he was doing the slam poetry. That was funny. That was a close. Gable needs this match to be a banger. I wonder if they would give Penta a rematch or Chad just moves on. I hope Chad's not injured. Gunther really got dad vibes when walking down and nothing but his dad vibes. I'm about to put something on the grill. So happy for Chelsea. She deserves a win. I agree. Oh, I wouldn't want Penta to tap. Who's your favorite wrestler and what Oop. Who's your favorite wrestler and what wrestler are you happy you got to meet in person? Currently, Oba. Oba's been my favorite for a while. Um, they had Penta tap. That's crazy. I'm happy for Chad though. I'm trying to think because I met a lot of people the last like year. My favorite I've met probably Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, but I met Mickey James too. Oh, Chad, I'm gonna cry with you. Shout out to Chad. Oh, Stu, what about you though? Gable is nasty. I really with him. I love Chad. I feel like they play with Chad so much, and they never give him his just due. This is gonna go off early. It's only 8:02. Last night, I don't think this is gonna be really early. I wonder if they're gonna add something. I think Seth and Roman's gonna be long, but not. I don't think it's gonna be an hour. This is gonna go off. I might make my review video after. This is gonna go off early. Oh, this has been a good show. Oh, try getting emotional warms my heart. Oh, I'm about to cry. I'm so happy for him. Like he's so underrated. I'm so happy they finally did something with him. I pray one day he gets an actual like world heavyweight title too. Oh, his kids dressed like him. That's adorable. This is so cute. This is so freaking cute. Yes, come through, family. I love this. I love this. Chad wins. Gable. I like the emojis too. Who's one wrestler you wish you can meet? John Cena. I thought about going this weekend. He's gonna be a couple hours away from where I live at this weekend, but it's sold out. But I feel like he's gonna do more conventions. I'm gonna meet John one day. Mine is Ed. Me and Edge would be cool. Oh, we're getting a speech. Thank you. This was so cute, man. That's what wrestling's all about. Yeah, give him those fireworks, baby. I'm so happy for him. No, me Edge would be cool. Chad wins. So happy for the original El Grande. Fact. It's so cute. It is. Very wholesome. Pure class. I love when wrestlers show respect. Same. A Mountain Dew advertisement right now is crazy. And Chad's like, what the Chad is like, what the heck? That's so random. Why would they ruin that? With freaking root beer. Chad looked like what? Nick Aldis probably in the corner, drink the root beer. What the heck? Mini Gable's Gable is definitely gonna be a wrestler. LOL. He's staying gear. LOL. It's really cute. It's really cute. Talk that talk, Chad. Literally, that was really wholesome. They'll probably have a legend come out and announce the attendance. Who are you thinking? Because it's early. Because yesterday went off. Well, my time it went off around like 9:30. Because it started at 6 for me. It's only 8:07 here for me. It's only been 2 hours. Unless something didn't go the time it should have. Because Roman and Seth is not about to be an hour-long match. I know that for a fact. I would be surprised. We might get a good 20, 30 minutes. I'm trying to think if last year it went off early. I wouldn't know because I like went out to the post show actually. This is early though. I kind of wouldn't have minded if the women's ladder match was a little longer though. I'm happy Chad won an IC title. Same. I hope he has a long reign. Me too. Me too. I hope they put like a heavyweight title on him one day. I wouldn't mind that either. He has the whole package to me. I have no idea what mug is. LOL. Oh yeah, John. It's like freaking. It's freaking. Do you guys have a soda called root beer over there? This is gonna go off so early. I've been rocking with Chad since the long hair, and I hated Shorty G. Me too. Shorty G was whack, and it was Vince probably thought that was the funniest thing. He's just like he's a little shorty pie. I hated that for him. Is this Paul Heyman doing this UFC stuff? No, Dana White. Why would I say Paul Heyman? Anybody thirsty for root beer? It looks so random. Chad's face. He's just like, I guess I'll drink this. I guess I'm thirsty. I can't picture Chad with long hair. You can't. Did you not see when he had it? It was like really early in his career. He's like in a whole what was the guy's name? Was it Tyson Kidd? Was it him? Was it him and Tyson Kidd? The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start. Try can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Remission at 12 weeks. 1 year. My favorite is Undertaker, and the only wrestler I've met is James Ellsworth, but I've interacted with Xavier and Kofi while they were on stage at Evo. Oh, dope. I need to meet them face to face, though. Stu, are you going to any shows this year or next year? Or are you kind of like, you'll see how you feel? It's 2 a.m. here. John, I don't know how do you do this, John? It's impressive. Because I'm literally, because I've work early in the morning tomorrow. Maybe that's why the pay-per-view is going to go off early. They know we got work tomorrow. But Tony Khan does not care. He's like, you gonna go into your job exhausted, and I don't care. But you're gonna get some good matches though. But I don't know how you do it, John. It's 8:10 p.m. where I'm at, and we're on the main event. Maybe it'll. I don't even think they're gonna have a 40-minute match. CM Punk and Cody felt long, but I feel like y'all think. I'm not gonna say that. Y'all think something's gonna happen in their match? What's good? I drop a like. I'm new here. Hey Vaughn, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. TKO pimping that WWE name again. Literally, that was so awkward. Chad's face gave it away for me. It was so random. We're just all ready to cry. They're like, "You thirsty though, right? You thirsty? I think you're thirsty right now." Chad's like, "I guess I'll drink some root beer." I really wish I got to meet Bray though. Yes, he became one of my goals. RIP. Literally, you know what's crazy? I went to what was it? The Raw 25th anniversary in Philly when the Undertaker and Bray had that moment. I went to that. I like have it on my phone, and I was like, I'm happy I got to see that in person. The Bray Wyatt stuff, I remember when like it was online everywhere. I didn't believe it like at all. I literally stayed off my phone for a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna wait and see because it was just like, there's no way. R.I.P. Bray. A great mind in wrestling for sure. Never tried root beer, but I think we got it. Oh my gosh, John, I want to ask you another question. So, they had like the World Cup in America, right? And I saw a lot of people like coming over here. So, like y'all don't okay. Do y'all have air conditioning? I felt like that was the big thing with people. They were like, oh, there's air, like in the restaurants. And then, do you guys have like ranch dressing over there? Because people were making like TikToks, and they were just like saying a lot of the stuff that like there's not there, like over there, like where you are. And I was like, what? Yo, what's up, Tony? How are you? How are you liking SummerSlam? Jason Jordan, thank you. Because I was like, it's somebody. Thank you, I appreciate that. No, it's Jason something. Jason Jordan. Jason something. I was like, I know it's somebody. It's been so long ago. Chad and Jason Jordan, American Alpha. Thank you guys. I didn't see Chad until he wore the mask. Really? Chad's had a long, drawn out career. There's been a lot of times where, you know how like with Chelsea Green, everybody wants her to win so bad all the time. That's kind of Chad. Chad kind of would get opportunities all the time, but they would always pass him over for a long time. There was a point too where him and Gunther were going at it for a championship, and they just would not give it to him for some reason. But we're up now. Kurt Angle's son. That was such a crazy storyline. And it's crazy because the whole time Chad Gable should be his fake son. I'm glad I live in California. It's 2510 here. That's the cool thing though. I feel living over there. You get to just literally enjoy the rest of your day. I think that's dope. I think Penta and his brother are going to get back together. Did you see Frank? They had a dark match on SmackDown. Ray Phoenix and Penta fought JD and Dominik. Somebody posted it. They were in the crowd. Keith, you have to remember Roman's interest is going to be 10 minutes. That's true. I know it's happened before. I want Seth to come out to the Shield music again. Just one time. Just one more time. Bloodline interfering. I hope not. I will say I've enjoyed Chris, you called it. He not doing what we thought, but it is a celebrity guest situation. 15 minutes minimum. You think it's for his entrance for sure. Somebody got mad at me because I was like, Roman comes out and he smells the air, and then he tells y'all to acknowledge him. He smells the air again. I feel like this was kind of unnecessary, or is it because I'm not in the sports like that? Celebrity stuff's getting kind of crazy. I wonder if 10 minutes in or 20 minutes in or half an hour in, Roman's going to grab a chair. Definitely think referee's going to get knocked out. Another question for y'all. Do y'all feel like the chair thing with Roman and Seth is overkill? Yes to both. I felt like that when Kobe passed away, it still doesn't feel real. I still feel like Kobe and Bray are still alive. Yeah, the Kobe thing was crazy. I was like driving and it came on the radio and I was like, huh? That was wild. Like that's still wild. Don't have aircon in my apartment, but ventilation. You guys really don't have air conditioning? I didn't mean to do that. I'm just I never huh. I saw clips of him almost whipping Otis and that wasn't the best first impression. No, Chad was cool. And then yeah, Chad just got crazy. He was trying to so basically it was like Chad was trying to find like the best luchador to like learn from. He was trying to win the title or whatever. He went on this mission or whatever. And then he got like everything. He ended up getting a mask and then that's when he became like El Grande and everything. I like the storyline for them building up to that. It was kind of funny. Only bad thing about living in California is the prices. Our gas is damn near $6 a gallon. Jeez. Ours is like like 4.10 right now. Is gas always like around $6 there? I always hear like the cost of living's higher in Cali though. I want to come there one day. It looks fun. Yeah, I saw that match with Penta and his brother. It'd be cool if they put them back together. Alexandria, how are you? Chelsea Green won the title. I'm so happy right now. I'm jumping up and down. I was happy too. Well deserved. I'm glad Chad just won too. That was fire. Yes, that Justin guy annoys me because I've seen his ads so many times. Yeah, I don't. I don't know, man. A lot of celebs. Yes, it's for here, Pittsburgh. Okay, yeah, yeah. I feel like it's just gonna go up more, unfortunately. Oh snap! All the prices on everything in Cali is high. LOL. That sucks. I don't know. Cali looks dope, but then again, it could be a thing where it's like I haven't been and I'm not from there, so it's just like outsider looking in, and you only see what people want you to see on social media. So I don't know. It looks cool though. It looks like a vibe. $4. Yeah, it's four for me too. Yes, the shield. Or we're gonna kick off the shield and then do the whoa. I like that. Oh, that was a nice. That was nice. That was a nice transition like that. I like that Seth is back in fashion gear because he hasn't been. I like that entrance. That Titan. That looks fire. Whoa, whoa, do we get a Seth Shield intro? The timing. I'm happy that they did it a little bit. I like that he's back in color because he's been. Maybe he remembered who he is. Whoa. The El Grande storyline is probably one of my favorites of all time, and I hope they don't bury these two dudes. It was. I actually think that the I kind of feel like he's gonna beat Dom for the AAA title, the El Grande at Triple Mania. Because I watched the Grande match, Grande versus Grande match, and like I don't watch Triple I like on a regular basis, but I watched that match. I didn't know he was as over as he is when I was watching it. I was like, oh, they love him out there. It was cool. Here in North Carolina, gas is $3.80. I hope it stays this way and no more wars. LOL. That's lit. If you go get fast food, family of four, $50 to $60. Golly. Oh my gosh, I have another question for you because you live in Cali. Do you like In-N-Out Burger? Is that good? When I went to Mania, I was gonna go because like we don't have one out here. Like where I live at, we don't have In-N-Out. Kind of on the East Coast as a whole, we don't really. Yeah, I don't really think there's an In-N-Out like really on the East Coast like that. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's like I don't think so. Still, do you guys have In-N-Out? But I was gonna try it when I was in Vegas because out here we have Five Guys usually. I know a lot of people compare and contrast them. Is it good? Oh nah, Seth's gear is fire. I hate that he's been wearing just black. Me too. It's like remember who you are. I love colorful Seth. Me too. Me too. Love El Grande. Ludwig Kaiser has done a phenomenal job as El Grande. At first, I wasn't feeling it, but man, has he been committed. I love In-N-Out so damn good. Oh, okay, because I be seeing like people say like they do like animal style stuff. Because I was gonna go when I was in Vegas, but I was just like I've seen a lot of people like I've seen a lot of people that like from the East Coast they've gone and tried it and they said it's trash. I see a lot of people say their fries are butt. I love Seth music for real. LOL. Great song. Here we go. No, In-N-Out is a West Coast thing. Gotcha. We don't have it, but I tried it when I went to Vegas. It was meant to me. When you go to Vegas again, go to this place called With Love Always. It was so good. Smash Burger. Oh, I'm write that down. With Love Always. I'm gonna go back to Vegas one day. Vegas was dope. But no, I always see people make videos. They go try it, like from people from the East Coast. They go try it. They're like, "This is butt." They're like, "Five Guys is better." Wait, Chris, have you tried Five Guys before? I feel like Five Guys is out there, right? Wait, you said with love always. I kind of write down places that I want to go to, and I'll put in Vegas. I get the Flying Dutchman when I go. Oh, that's the burger with like the onions as the bun, right? Kind of happy we're getting Joker Seth, but I like John Wick Seth too. Yeah, it was cool. It felt weird because I was so used to the outfits and then seeing people cook them up. I'm not gonna lie, Roman has such like aura, and it's the way they do the camera angles too. Like that looks crazy in a good way. That's a crazy camera shot. It's 8:22. Let's see how long his entrance is. But you gotta remember too. He's gonna come down there for 10 minutes, and then he's gonna sniff the air, and then Seth is gonna sniff the air too, because they gotta build it up more, right? And then they're gonna stare at each other before they actually hit each other, and it's just like funny me and you here. You know what I mean? And then they're gonna fight. 8:33. I think. Eight. I'm being gracious. 8:33. 8:33. Maybe that's when they actually start. Like, no, because they gotta announce them too. 8:33. 8:33. I think that's when we'll get the first punch. Let's see. Five Guys is so far. It is, and they just dump you 80,000 fries in the bag. I haven't been there in so long. Have you ever tried their grilled cheeseburger? I want to try that. It looks good. I'm making myself hungry and I shouldn't be. I need to chill out. Watch me freaking go get food and I already had dinner like a few hours ago. Mm. Yes, but it's mid to me. I like the fries portion. Maybe it's the East Coast West Coast thing then. I love Five Guys a lot. It's just expensive, but I like it. I like their burgers. I haven't been in a while though. I just tried like kava a few months ago for the first time. That was good too. Roman means business. He does. You can see the hatred for Seth in his eyes. Where do you guys rank the Seth and Roman rivalry? Like right now or just in general? Like, well, duh, you said rivalry. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I was in my mind. I was just like, do you mean in general? And then I was just like, or do you mean like just the SummerSlam build? I put it up there. I think in terms of just like rivalries, you know, like we have phases, generations of rivalries. I would put this up there top of our generation right now for stuff. I would put them top five. I thought you could put them in top five. What about you? Sniff. I think this is it. That the Roman rivalry is probably top 15 feuds of all time. Yeah, yeah. I think in terms of like the current generation right now, I'll put them up there. But it's definitely top 15 of all time. It's up there. This is the epitome of long term storytelling when you look at it like as a whole, in my opinion. I would have loved seeing Moxley, Roman, and Seth in a triple threat if Moxley would have stayed. Yeah, a lot of people. I guess they don't watch AEW. Obviously, I've seen so many people make videos this like past like weekend month. So guys, John Moxley's gonna come out and he's gonna help Seth. And I just be like, people wrote in my comments too sometimes, and I'm just like, hey, hold my hand. John Moxley is literally about to go cost Will Ospreay possibly in a whole pay per view. Like, he's not coming out, guys, and he's under contract. Oh my gosh, I might be right on the start time. That's really crazy. Is scheduled for one fall. I would have loved the all time with Hogan, Macho Man, Stone Cold, Rock, HBK, Brett, ATC. Yeah, yeah, I think it's up there. It's good storytelling, especially. I think that Roman's gonna retain. I don't think Roman's gonna lose today. So it's like you're adding into the story because now Roman finally got the W on Seth. You know, even if it is their last match, it's like he can say he finally beat him. I wouldn't. I would like if they don't have interference. Will that happen? Who knows? I would. I feel like it's more meaningful if Roman could do it on his own and beat Seth. And I like the fact that with the bloodline, they haven't been like as involved in his stuff as much as they normally were, or you expect them to. I like that though. It's different. Alicia Taylor is the best. Supporting you. What's up, supervillain? How are you? Appreciate you stopping by. Roman's entrance was 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. It always is. Um I always like Alicia's hair. Your hair is cool. I don't want any excuses. Seth and Roman better cook. I think they will. I don't think it's gonna be a bad match at all. I'm curious where Seth Rollins goes after this though. I think it's probably be about half an hour. How long was Cody and CM Punk's match? Actually, let me see. Um, oh, okay. Their match was 29 minutes 44 seconds. So 9 o'clock. This is a little bit earlier. Because yesterday was like 9:30, but I don't even know if I think Roman and Seth are going to be half an hour. I could see 20, 25 minutes maybe. But I think it's going to be a lot of just like, sorry, I have hiccups. I think it's going to be a lot of just like trash talk and like, you know. Oh my gosh, am I right? It's 8:31 right now. I said 8:33 or 8:34. That's when you see the first punch. They're still talking crap. Hopefully there's no injuries and we get some cookage in this match. I agree. I think it's gonna be good. Seth and Punk was like 30 minutes. Thank you. Y'all think this is gonna be half an hour? Came back to say what's up. How'd you like Chelsea winning? I figured it out, Key. Seth Rollins next feud, big cast. You heard it from me first. The fact that you might be right. But if like Seth is just walking backstage and Big Cass is just like, I go here now, you know, like Bianca. Can you imagine? I would be upset. Seth is such a great troll. He is. He's great at trolling. Not emotional and raggedy. Oh my gosh. I kind of like them like messing with each other like this. It gives like brother energy. Or does Big Cass cost? I would cut this off so fast if he messed up this match. I don't even want the bloodline to come out. I just want Roman. Let Roman beat Seth clean. And I feel like if he doesn't, you also have Seth saying that like, yeah, he beat me, but he didn't do it on his own. Everybody's gonna say that, you know. Just let him win clean. I obviously think that referee's gonna get knocked out at some point. Referee always has to get knocked out. I was happy seeing Chelsea win, especially after Michael Hayes Punk made those comments about her last year. Wish Jade would have won though. Yeah, I was shocked. I'm happy she won too. But it kind of sucks at the same time because I'm like, okay, when's Rhea coming? I hope Chelsea has it at least for a few months. Man, how can you not like Seth? A lot of people don't. I'll ask y'all a question actually. Um, how do you guys rank the Shield members? Like where they stand right now, their whole career. Because I don't. Seth is my number one in the ranking, and I know people always like, why? But I'm like, I think Seth and John are better wrestlers than Roman, in my opinion. I feel like Roman people give it to Roman because of the title reign, the number one spot. But I'd be like, we have to include everything. I don't know. Seth Black people don't like Seth. Some people don't. Roman, Moxley, and Seth last. Roman, Seth, Moxley. Non-biased, Roman, Seth, Moxley, and that's just because of the aura factor. See, I like do it based on wrestling too. To me, out of the three, Roman is like, I don't know. For me, Roman only has like 5 to 6 moves in my opinion. Right? Not trying to be mean or anything, but I've always felt that way. And I've always felt like Seth and John are like better wrestlers. So when people do the ranking, I always look at that aspect of it too. And I kind of take the title reign out of it a little bit. Because without the title reign and the aura, then what? Who's number one then? Seth is a better wrestler out of the three. Yeah, John John Moxley grew on me though, because I feel like when I was just watching him like be like Dean Ambrose, I was kind of like, he be cooking at AEW though. I feel like a lot of people discredit Seth Rollins though, in terms of like being a wrestler. He's a good wrestler, but I think too I noticed people that like Roman kind of get like very biased about it at times, and they kind of take like logic out of it sometimes. Like I've seen comments like Roman's gonna carry the Seth and the Seth and his match with Seth. They were like Roman's gonna carry Seth, have to carry Seth. And I was like, what are we? What? What? You think so? All Samoans only have 5 to 6 moves. I don't agree with that. You can say the same thing about John Cena, but yeah, he's considered a goat because he is the goat. He is the goat. No, I can get that. I get that. I've never, to be honest though, between us, I've never been like John Cena's one of the best wrestlers. You know what I mean? I don't even, if I had to name like top 15 in terms of like in ring ability, well, I'll say top 10. I wouldn't put John Cena in there, and that's me as like a diehard John fan. I can look past my love for him. I think he's good at overall being a good sports entertainer too, and like delivering on that aspect. But I would put a lot of people over him if we're just looking at like in ring ability for sure. I just love him so. But that's the problem. I feel like some people just love people and they can't admit like other things, and that's kind of when I'm just like, it's okay to like, John's never been a great wrestler, just great aura. Yeah, you can't see me. You can't see me. I don't know. That's my guy. But yeah, I can see that. That's why it's like people would try to like troll me and stuff. John's not even did that, and I'm like, you got it. I can admit, like he's not freaking Kenny Omega. I'm aware of that. Is this no disqualification match? What is? Same thing with cocaine. Cocaine Warrior is nuts. Great aura, not a great wrestler. I feel like that with a lot of people that people, but that's my whole thing too. With like Roman makes his own rules. I see. Because there's somebody else that would have got counted out. But I feel like that with a lot of people. I feel like people have like dream matches of stuff, and I just be like, sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if I want to see that. Ooh, choosing KK Hogan, great aura, bad wrestler. Yeah, I always wonder if I was like how I am now, I love wrestling and everything, like back in that time period. I always wonder if I would have liked wrestling how I do right now. It felt very like, ooh, I don't know. It's just like I'm gonna pick you up and drop you, kind of thing. I always wonder, I'm like, would I have been like into wrestling during like Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, and stuff? When is someone gonna grab a chair? It's inevitable. Roman's gonna move. Oh, ooh, wow, it's crazy. He ran so slow too. I thought I was gonna get it. Oh snap! Oh snap! That was nice. I feel like bad wrestlers are the best sellers though because they have to have great psychology. I could see that. I could see that. You have to put more into it. Him laughing is crazy. Oh my gosh. The fact that the referee is not even trying. Again? Get your get back, Seth. There you go. Do we get Roman doing a pedigree since Seth did the Roman? Ooh. I hope that'd be cool. Ooh, or you think Roman to do a curb stomp? You think that's how? What if he wins with a curb stomp? I would like that. I thought it'd be dope. Oh, now we want to count. That'll be a great trolling a troller. It would. I would do a curb stomp. I would do a curb stomp on the step, and then I would drag him in the ring and pin him. Oh, they're both gonna get in at nine, and Seth's gonna get in at 9.5. Kick out. Good match so far. It is. It's been good. It would have been cool though if they just made this a no DQ match anyway. Still don't have the bloodline come out, you know, because I like this notion right now of how they've been having like Roman just wrestle and like not have a bunch of interference. Is refreshing. This would have been a dope no DQ match though. Imagine if they, nah, I wouldn't say I quit match. I am curious where Seth goes after this, though. He's not. He's gonna get a spear. He's not gonna curb stomp. Spear. Oh, Superman punch. Okay. I don't know. Low key, don't care about this. You don't like the match so far, or you're just like, Roman's gonna win, so you're like, whatever. I thought we might have a good 5 to 10 minutes left, and then it's gonna go off. I want to see an Iron Man match with these two. That would be good. I feel like if at the end Roman wins and then they hug each other, then I'm just like, okay, this was the last match for them for good. Hello from North Carolina, first time looking in. Hi, Billy. How are you? How are you liking SummerSlam? Well, if you're watching SummerSlam, how are you liking it so far? Mm. I hope that doesn't happen. I could see it. This has been a sentimental behind SummerSlam. Seth, move out the way. Ooh, that was a nice reversal. Ooh, that was nice. He's gonna kick out. There's no way Seth is beating Roman. That was close though. That was really close. I have to miss it. I'll watch it later. It's been good, honestly. It's been a lot better than night one. I won't spoil anything for you, but it's been a lot better than night one in my opinion. A lot better. It's been a good pay per view. I just sub and like it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Here we go. Seth is a macho man HBK hybrid. No, I can see that. I have a show on YouTube called Billy Sellers under my name. Oh, what do you like? What do you talk about or do on your show? I have 405 people now. Congratulations. Just say hello to my friends. Gotcha. It'd be like that. You gotta check in with the homies sometimes. Ooh. Ooh. Seth, you better not tap. You better figure something out. I'll be so mad if Seth tap. I think I realized I have like some origin story with people tapping out. I don't know why I always hate it. It makes me mad when people I like tap out. I'm just like, get up, fight back. Um, Dude, near falls give y'all many heart attacks when you're investing in too much. 100%. 100%. It's because Keish hates quitters. LOL, Keish ain't no quitter. Clock it, Stu. Clock it. It broke my heart seeing John Cena tap. I was like, you told me all my life not to give up, and you don't give up in front of my face. Yes, I was like, I wouldn't like that ending. Because Gunther made John tap. That's oh my gosh, the way I just said it. The way I just said it. You're right. You're right. That really did something in me. For a good month, I hated Gunther. I was on board right else. I was like, yup, he is boring. He sucks, stinking up the place. But you know what? I realized the other day where it really, really started for me when I remember I got mad. One time, it was no okay. So my first pay per view I ever went to, I went to the Royal Rumble 2018 when they had the first women's one, and Asuka won the Rumble. So it was like I think Asuka fought Charlotte at WrestleMania, and then Asuka lost because she tapped out. That's when it all started. When I was just like, because I remember literally I was eating a cheesesteak. I remember where I was and everything because I was so mad. I was literally eating a cheesesteak, watching Mania, watching Asuka tap, and I was just ready to cut the TV off. I was yelling, just mad. Jeez. It's because yeah, the timing is crazy. The timing is crazy. Ooh, kick out. LMAO crash out keys is my favorite. No, I was so mad. You see the way I just specifically told you what I was doing? Because I had like I had literally had a cheesesteak. I was watching the WrestleMania, and I stood up. I stood up with my cheesesteak in my hand, and I just yelled at the TV. I was like, no! And then I didn't mess with Charlotte for like a few weeks. I was livid. Roman's really good at the late kickouts. He is. It makes you feel like he's not gonna win, but you know the fate. So it's like you got me, I guess. I like how they keep trash talking too. Ooh, Roman has to do a curb stomp. I think it's about to be over. Okay, upper body strength, Seth. Curb stomp him. That would have been a good ending. That would have been a good ending. That was good. Did we get a low blow kick out? Maybe. Maybe. I'm glad they did the curb stomp. That was. I wouldn't have been mad if Roman won like that. It's been a good match. No lie, this is almost cinema for me. Good showing by both men. It's been a really good match. Like night 2, aside from Baron, but I'll accept it. It's been a good night too. We could really write the shows, Keish. I know, that's what I'm put me in the room where it happens. You feel me? I would hire you on too. Being there cooking. I couldn't have social media if I was a writer. Y'all not about to be at the end of the pay-per-views telling me crazy stuff. There it is. The referee is knocked out. Here we go. Roman's about to get a. You know what I wouldn't like, and I think's gonna happen? Roman's gonna grab a freaking chair, and he's gonna hit Seth with the chair, or Seth is gonna somebody's gonna grab a steel chair and hit somebody. Roman's probably gonna hit Seth, and I hope that that's not how they end the match. But I feel like it's gonna be. Me either. I feel like that's about to happen. He's gonna get a chair. And he needs to go to therapy because he just can't let it go. I hope the bloodline don't come out. I really like Roman no interference. It's been nice. That poor man. Ooh. I wouldn't be mad if they had Zilla come out. I don't want the bloodline to come out though. I don't want the Usos and Jacob. Let Zilla Fatu debut if anything. But I think one of them's gonna grab a chair. I don't even think anybody's coming. Here we go. Hit him with the title. Don't hit him with a chair. The chair, we get it. I'm kind of tired of the chair. Roman's gonna hit Seth with the chair. Referee's gonna get up. Roman's gonna end the match and pin Seth. Or wouldn't mind if Roman curb stomps Seth on the chair. If we're gonna do anything. I feel like there's kind of overkilling this for me lately with the chair shots. Why am I nervous, LMAO? I think Roman's winning regardless. This match needs color. You think so? Good prediction. I feel like they've been doing the chair so freaking much. Their whole feud has been revolved around the steel chair. And I get it, but Roman's already got his get back with the chair. You know what I mean? So he did it at Mania with the Cody story. You know, when Seth came out, he's like, I'll be your chair. He already got the get back with the chair. Like, where already. Or is he going to put it down? Thank you, Jesus Christ. He let it go. I'm happy that happened. No color. It's already beautiful storytelling. Yeah, it's been a good match. Mm. Mm. Seth, that's a bad bruise on his back. Ooh. Oh, snap. Oh, that was nice. Seth is not about to win. Another one? Superman punch in the air? Superman punch in the air. Spear. They ain't send another referee or nothing. Roman curb stomp him. That's what I would do. I feel like I sound evil. That was a good match. The ref left for a bath, a bath breaking his neck. He might have. They be having stuff down there, like Gatorades and stuff. That was a good match. SummerSlam was good as a whole, in my opinion. A lot of people counted it out. They're like, "This is gonna be the worst pay per view ever." I liked it. Night 2 made up for a lot of stuff. It was good. You were right. You were right on the time. It ended a little early. I'm not mad at that though. It was a good match. I really love that they're not having the bloodline come out in his matches anymore. Like, I genuinely love that. Anyone notice how Roman's matches? No, yeah, I like that because it makes things less predictable. Because back in the day, it was kind of like the referee. You could predict his match literally while it's happening. It's like, oh, the referee's gonna get knocked out. Okay, that means Jay and Jimmy are coming out now. you literally could tell like, oh, the match can't be over yet because this didn't happen. I like now it's just like it's a good flow. I told you night 2 was going to be better. Frank, you got it. It was good. Same, what a battle. It was fire. It's 3 a.m. here. John, how do you do this? John, do you usually stay up or you go to sleep like right after it's over, the pay-per-views are over? 2 warriors giving it their all. Facts. I wonder if they're gonna have a moment or a handshake after. I feel like they are. A handshake or a hug. This was a great match. It was. It was a great match. Justin Jefferson loving it at ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns has now tied up. Straight to bed. That's what I would do too. So John, when they come overseas and they're on your time, is it still like 8? It's still like is it like 8 p.m. for you? Or it's like different? Question: Who heard Punk claim that Roman's contract says he has to main event every PLE? CM Punk. CM Punk's pipe bomb, whatever he had going on last night, I enjoyed it. He was not playing around. I remember that though. It borderline feels like it sometimes. Never know. I feel like they're about to end their rivalry and hug or shake hands. Because I think this is it. CM Punk last night. Remember he said he'll slap Randy Orton's mom. That had me cracking up. They're gonna shake hands. No? Oh, that's so cute. LMAO, yeah. Randy Orton's mom probably at home now. Why am I in it? This CM Punk, I don't think can be over 1-on-1. We gonna find out. Anything's possible and creative. What if they do a shield bump callback? The time, the timing. Oh, that's so so cute. Bro, what is this emotional behind SummerSlam? All the feels today. That was adorable. It's like I watched the Disney movie today, bro. Maybe Seth's gonna take time off. I mean, I feel like Seth might retire soon too. I want to cut it off, but you gotta hang on just in case sometimes, you know? That's a good shot of Roman. They get good shots to that man. With Dean Shield in the middle. Good times, man. That was cute. That was so wholesome. This little sentimental show. Well, that's a wrap. I have to get up early tomorrow for work. I'm probably gonna make my review now and get out of the way, but thank you guys for watching SummerSlam with me. I hope you liked it. I appreciate you guys as always. Um, Also, I'm gonna start being live for NXT starting this Tuesday. Women's wrestling talk, but it's gonna be streaming on my YouTube as well. But yeah, I will be on here live Tuesday for NXT. So I hope you guys have a good night and a good day tomorrow as well. Bobby Moonsaw WWE is dead. They post that he. I wouldn't be surprised. He kind of goes in. This show was good at WWE is dead. The fact that I'm probably gonna get off and see I'm probably see that is making me laugh. Oh my gosh. That's so freaking funny. See you later, Keish. Bye. Shout out to you, Keish. Thank you again for the stream. Thank you for coming by. Yes, this was great. Good night, y'all. Good night. That's what his live is called right now. I'm sorry. I don't. This was literally what I was talking about earlier with the branding. Like base another time. Bro, that's funny. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. It's the fact that we literally were saying this earlier. As soon as you get off, it's gonna be them. Yo, that's so funny. All right, y'all. Yeah, NXT stream. Yes, I'll be here. Probably like 5 minutes before NXT starts. I'll be on here. But bye, y'all. Have a good night. Peace out.